Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move! Damn it!
Alrighty, folks at home, we have been discussing the GTA 6 coverage for nearly, well, over 3 weeks now. We have been discussing the GTA 6 coverage for over 3 weeks, and here we go. Disrupting the show already. I can't even talk out here. I can't even do my spiel out here because you guys want to sit there and play I'm broke, okay? Well, that's great. We know that. But nonetheless, I have been covering GTA 6 for 3 weeks, over 3 weeks, since the teaser from Sam Houser that says they're going to announce the next GTA, unveil it in early December. So tomorrow is December, and we do have interesting rumblings here in regards to when this could potentially drop. And let's go ahead and dissect. First of all, the game is dead. Okay, this is a fact. This is science. Okay, you cannot argue with science. You cannot argue with facts. And the fact of the matter is that, well, according to Google Trends, GTA 6 is dead. Okay, I'm going to let that sink in for you right there. GTA 6 is dead. Look at the numbers right here. This is the past 30 days. You can argue with it. You could disagree with it. I don't care. This is straight data from Google, okay? If you disagree, you're a loser. It's as simple as that because this is straight up data. And, you know, we went to the moon in 1968. We went to the moon in 1969. People still don't believe it. Well, what else do you need, okay? So, look, GTA 6 is dead. It's on a downward spiral. No one cares outside of the hardcore fans. It's over. Okay, that's Google straight from data. And if you disagree, well, I couldn't care less because, quite frankly, you're wrong. And that is the reality of the situation. So, what more do you need me to say? We look at the Google Trends. It's dead. This audience in here certainly doesn't give 2 fucks about GTA 6, so I can't wait until this trailer's out so we can get a floodgate of normies in here because they will actually pretend to care a little bit. But this audience in here is very anti-GTA. They let their kids play these terrible, awful, violent video games. And then they pretend to care about this game when it's relevant to talk about. Bunch of normies in here, really, quite frankly. We had the 4-channel crowd about 3 years ago, and they were a little bit more based. We don't have that crowd anymore. We got a bunch of fucking weirdos in here that play these terrible-ass games or don't play any games at all, and it's very sad. But nonetheless, you look at the data straight from Google, and it is a shit show here for GTA 6. A terrible, terrible situation for GTA 6. As you can see, it had that spike there when it was announced that it was coming in early December. But ultimately, that's how the cookie crumbles. So let's go to the breaking news here. Let's go to the breaking news. You don't care, I care, I don't care. All right, we got Tez2. Tez2 is an insider. Let's get a round of applause for Tez2. Apparently he's an insider and knows a little bit of thing or two about Rockstar Games. Not entirely sure if that's true nonetheless. GTA Online event runs for 2 weeks, ending on Tuesday, December 12th. Prior to Red Dead Redemption 2 reveal, Rockstar skipped a week to have the trailer on Spotlight. End of next week is likely reserved for GTA Online DLC. And here's what I need you to listen to. So we can expect GTA 6 trailer either on Friday during the weekend or Tuesday at most. Okay, so this is what the insider is saying right here. Either on Friday, during the weekend, or on Tuesday at most. So this guy is saying that the cutoff point is essentially Tuesday at most. Now, we're going to sit out here until you care because I'm not moving forward. Okay? So let me know when you guys are ready. Let me know when you guys are ready. Alan coming through, that's what we're talking about. Alan coming through, that's what we're talking about. Member for 18 months, that's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Alan coming through, member for 18 months. The conversation needs to get off of me. The conversation needs to get up on GTA 6. This parasocial shit in here, some of you guys are mentally unwell. Okay, and I need you to seek professional help if that is available. Because you're not my friend. I don't know who you are. And as such, there's no friendship there. I don't meet strangers in real life and automatically shake their hand and say, I'm your best bud. That is stupid. So get up off of the parasocial shit in here. That's why the chat's disabled. That's why the comments are disabled, because we have the same 5 weirdos commenting, oh, I'm so in love with the show. No, you're not. You don't give 2 shits about GTA 6. Then don't click on it. I am tired of talking to a brick wall out here. Okay, I'm tired of talking to a brick wall out here. You never listen. I'm tired of coming out here on a daily basis and running my mouth when you guys can't even support the show. You know, I'd love to call someone out right now because, well, a bunch of fake people in here, I'll tell you that. The fake, like, I met people in LA that were more real than the people in here. You know, and well, that says a lot. So we look at the Google Trends here, GTA 6, downward spiral, you don't care. The Insider tweeted, and it says the end of next week is likely reserved for GTA Online DLC, so we can expect GTA 6 trailer either on Friday, which is tomorrow, during the weekend, or at Tuesday at most, okay? So that's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to understand. As such, what do you want to do right now? Because I'm bored. You don't care about the game. I care about it. Well, there's a conflict in terms of interest. So I'm not going to waste my time with you guys anymore. 2024, we are going to be wrapping this show up more than likely at this rate because you guys cannot handle it. I know we've said things like that before in the past, but it is getting to the point where it is probably best to move on. So you guys want to sit here and leech and you can't appreciate, you can't support, you know. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Take the Prozac and get on it because you certainly need some medication. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to start banning people in here that are leeching off of my content. Okay, I can name a few people in here, and I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about. Okay, but when you can sit here and do nothing, we're just done with the parasocial stuff. I cannot handle it, and I've told people to stop, and they don't listen. So I'm going to block and ban on everything. I don't care. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to block and ban. I'm not your friend. I don't know who you are. Quit contacting me. Thank you. Okay? It's as simple as that. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't care. This is a show. It's not a relationship, friendship simulator. That's not what this is. Doesn't mean that I don't want to be your friend, but you have to understand that I have a show to run here, okay? I'm not sitting. We're not doing it, okay? We're not doing it. So it's as simple as that. Tired of it. I'm done with it, okay? I'm done with it. Grow up. You got to grow up, okay? You got to grow up. I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. I don't give a shit what anyone else is doing. Literally do not care, okay? I don't give a fuck. Let them be incels. Let them be losers. Let them stream for their 20 viewers. I don't care, okay? I got nearly 300 people in here. They're jealous of that. They're envious of that. Let them be. I don't care. Maybe they need to do better. Maybe they need to look in the mirror and ask themselves, what am I doing wrong? Because clearly they're doing something wrong if they can only manage to pull in 20 or 30 or 40 fucking viewers. So do better. But don't ask for my advice because I'm not giving it to you. Who's popping the cherry? First one to pop the cherry. That's what we're talking about.
Blokey Face super chatted £5. I'm here to make money, not friends.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, that was the best part of the promo. We told the truth. Exactly. Can't handle it. All right. We're going to start banning people in here. These fake members, I thought they were all gone, but they're not. So I'm going to start banning some fake members in here. Okay, this is not a. I don't set up a live stream for you to come in here and chat like it's your fucking diary. You need to get that through your skull, okay? This has never happened before. I don't know why you guys got so parasocial in here. Who gives a fuck about what everyone else is doing? And you guys are like asking, how's your day going? No one cares. Let's just beat around the bush. No one cares, okay? I don't ask strangers in real life how they're doing because I don't care. Fuck. You guys can't support the show. Wrestling Face came through. He supported the show. There's some big heavy hitters in here that are scared to support the show because they're losers. Absolute losers. You know, they stomp their feet in the ground and think like, oh, I'm so cool. I got this. I got that. Well, you can't support the show because you're scared. Scared to support the show. Afraid of getting harassed for being a fan of my stream. You know, I already know. It's not hard. So just like you can run your mouth, I can run my mouth too. But I'm not coming out here daily, and this show is ending in 2024. We are not doing this show anymore in 2024. So it is over, and it is for real this time. I mean, the conversation that we had a few weeks ago was for real as well, but I will tell you that we are going to be ending the show in 2024. Or we're going to be making some massive changes at the very least. So something will be happening in 2024. If we are going to continue this show, there will be some massive changes made. But if we decide to move on to something else, then that's what we will do, because it seems like this show has run its course. And we cannot get new viewers in here for whatever the case is. And, well, that's unfortunate. There's not much I can work with there. So I'm not interested in streaming to an audience that just, quite frankly, doesn't care. It's as simple as that. So when you guys want to wake up and start showing that you care, well, then let me know, because the chat is full of, hey, how's this person doing in the chat? It's not about Michael. The show's never about Michael, you know. It's always about other people in the chat. It's always about other people in the chat. The fact that I have to maintain relationships is ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. You know, one of the biggest mistakes was giving out my number to certain people. Not because they leaked it. You know, obviously they're not that weird. But, you know, I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. I just don't want to talk to you. I have nothing to say. I don't truly know who you are. There's nothing more that needs to be said. Respect boundaries. You know, and then if you don't reply back to them, they get mad and then they don't support the show. Well, that's Loserville. That's what that is. That's Loserville.
It's over.
All right, we're going to start banning people in here.
Jacob super chatted $4.99. Here to support the stream.
No, you weren't here to support the stream because I had to start barking out here for you to come in here and support the stream, and that shows everything. That tells you everything you need to know. If you wanted to support the stream, you would have done it like Wrestling Face. Every time. This is how it always has to be. You guys can't come through and support the show anymore, okay? Well, you want me to go on these mental fucking rants. Cool. Well, that's not what this show is. It's not a drama show. It's about video games. I know you don't care about video games. You care about drama. You care about some other stupid shit. Well, I don't care, because you're looking for the wrong show. You walked into McDonald's expecting Burger King, okay? You walked into McDonald's expecting Burger King. You have only yourself to blame for that one, so. Not sure what you want me to tell you. I'm done with the personal diary stuff in here. I'm done with it. I'm done with the personal diary stuff in here. You guys can't be bothered to tune in. You can't be bothered to support the show. You can't be bothered to do anything. You just want to sit out here and leech off the content. Cool. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my effort.
It's over.
Dan from LA coming through.
Dan from
You
LA
click on the
super
shit and you don't give a fuck about
$5.
GTA 6, then I'll
Hey
ban
there,
you all.
mister.
I don't
Is
care.
it that time of the month
Get the
again?
fuck out of here.
It's over, woman.
I
Crying
just don't
face,
give a shit.
baby,
I'm
woman,
here to talk
crying
about
face,
GTA
baby,
6.
woman,
I'm here to
crying
talk
face,
about it. Then when I
baby.
talk about it and I look at the chat after the fact, it's all about, hey, how's this other user doing? Hey, how's your day going? Oh, I just woke up and I had breakfast. And it's like, no one gives a shit. Fuck off, you fucking loser. God damn. Like, no one cares about your fucking diary. Can't wait until this shit's announced so we can move forward on this. Because it is beyond abysmal to talk about this shit at this stage. I've been out here for 3 weeks. The toughest shows I've ever done. Toughest shows I've ever done.
It's over!
Jacob super chatted $4.99.
That's what we're talking about. Jacob with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Okay, we're going to ban you, buddy. It's time to get you out. See you later. Who else do we need to ban?
It's over!
Tired of hearing you flap your gums in here.
The real Michael Myers super chatted $9.99. Mackle uncensored. Tellin' em like it is. Get em Mackle no holds barred. They
Well, you
gotta
guys aren't
support the
celebrities.
show
You don't
somehow.
understand how it
Hit
is.
the
I'm
like
an internet
button at
celebrity,
least.
okay?
Let's
That's not
enjoy
me bragging. That's
world-class
just a fact.
content without
When people
fake
are discussing
fans
your
and
every
incels.
fucking, well, when they're discussing you every second because it's a rent-free situation, well, then you know you've made it. How many streamers are irrelevant and they stream to 5 viewers for years? Well, there's many of them, okay? And no one ever cares about what they do. So we got people that care. We are successful, and that's all that matters. All right, if Fable wants to call in, the lines are open. So go ahead and call in, Fable, if you're still watching. If not, we're going to ban this guy, too. I'm tired of hearing him. Tired of seeing you run your mouth in here, okay, buddy? I'm done with it. Every day you're in here. Oh, I got a job, by the way. Well, you clearly don't because you're in here every fucking day. You're in here every fucking day. I'm done with it. Clean some of this slop up in here. We're draining the swamp in here. We're draining the swamp in here. It's not an ego. I got numbers to back it up. I was a viral meme this past summer, more than you'll ever be a viral meme, okay? I have, yeah, let's not even discuss it, okay? Fable, the lines are open. If you want to call in, do it now. I don't even know what the number is, so we're waiting for Fable to call in. See what he has to say. Tomorrow could be the trailer. No one cares. Well, I hope they announce it at least because I'm done with this shit. I'm done talking about a dead game that literally no one cares about, okay? It's not my fault that GTA fell off. It's not my fault that GTA fell off. And how do we know that it fell off? Well, we look at the Google Trends. It's not that hard. The Google Trends show you the whole situation, okay? Okay. Okay, we're going to have to do this because the mentally unwell is in here. And we're going to have to figure this out in a way that makes sense. Fable, if you would like to call in, the lines are open. We're waiting for you. If you know, I heard you wanted to call in. We're waiting for you to call in. We're waiting for you to call in, Fable. Waiting for you to call in. See if we can get him on the line here. Don't believe that's Fable. Oh Lord. Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Holy shit, I found your number.
Yeah.
How's it going? Bro, what's up? Let's talk, man. Say something. Let's discuss.
There's nothing to say. I've been talking about this for 3 weeks. I'm exhausted. I'm done with it. I hope they don't. I hope they cancel the whole game, to be honest.
What do you mean, bro?
Well,
Why?
no one cares. No one in here cares. We have 368 viewers. How many people care? Maybe 5. Maybe 5.
Okay, honestly, they're the fake Rockstar fans. That's all they are.
Then start banning
They're
them.
fake
I'll give you the mod and you start banning them. Fuck it.
Dude,
Well,
I
I'm
don't wanna
done.
ban anybody.
I'm done. They're wasting my
I'm
time. They're
sorry.
clogging up the chat. They're inspiring other losers to say stupid shit. Okay, it's ridiculous. We have the biggest trailer coming potentially tomorrow. Like literally, this could drop tomorrow, and like 0 people care. Well, what do you want me to do? I don't know Rockstar's plans. If I knew when Rockstar was going to drop this trailer, I would try and do something fun for you guys. Okay, but I don't know what the fuck their plans are, and they could be dropping this as soon as tomorrow. And to me, that is a total failure, a huge, colossal failure. Because in my opinion, you need to hype this game up. Look at the Google Trends; it's on a downward spiral. No one cares about this. It peaked 3 weeks ago when Sam Hauser made that announcement, and you have to hype this up. So maybe tomorrow, and again, the reason why we think tomorrow is because this insider guy came out and said Tuesday at the latest, okay? Tuesday at the most. They said this is coming within the next like 6 or 7 days, right? This is happening. So, well, that's fantastic, but in my opinion, tomorrow we need a countdown, okay? This is ridiculous.
That's true. I feel that. And I think that's what I was about to say. I think on Friday, we're probably going to, like tomorrow, fingers crossed, it should be trailer time, if anything, because that'll give maybe like a trailer countdown. It'll give like a 5 to, maybe like 5 hours, like 5 days, 17-hour type of thing. And then the countdown will begin. It'll get the hype and buzz going over the weekend, the Saturday, Sunday going in strong. By maybe Monday, and then come Tuesday or possibly even Wednesday, we'll probably
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's say tomorrow, hypothetically tomorrow, the teaser countdown starts, and they say on the 6th of December, because GTA 6, the 6th of the month, they drop the trailer.
True.
I mean, do you think that is a possibility?
Yeah. Also, I think that's a very good possibility as well. Also, the 5th, it's like a combination. GTA 5. Like you said, GTA 6 for the 6th of December, and then maybe even the 5th of December, like the 5 days for GTA 5. It's like a combination of it all. They'll just drop the trailer on that day. I mean, the final DLC update is coming, I think, and then there'll probably be like almost like 6 months, depending on when the release window is. They'll treat GTA Online like Red Dead Online. They'll just do like monthly updates and stuff, but. There won't be anything major going on anymore until we finally get GTA 6.
Okay, well, we have an issue here. We have an issue here, and we talked about this for weeks. We have the big Fortnite event coming December 2nd with Eminem. He's already available. You can buy Eminem in Fortnite. But with that said, we have the okay, here we go, buddy.
That.
You know what? You're just a zoomer. Just admit it. You're just a zoomer. You weren't around for Eminem, buddy. You weren't around for Eminem, and this chat wasn't either.
Yeah, it was.
Eminem is like Kanye West.
Slim Shady LP.
Okay, buddy.
I listened to Marshall Mathers LP.
You weren't even born when those came out.
I was. I told you I'm a 98 baby, bro.
And that's Eminem's prime, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002.
Yeah, but I was already 5 years old listening to
it don't matter,
shit,
buddy. What you mean, homie?
What do you mean, bro? I was around when Eminem was at his prime, bro. That was his rookie years.
Okay.
I was around when, bro. Okay, top 5 quickly. Obviously Kanye West #1, right? Eminem 2. Lil Wayne Lil Wayne is 2. Eminem could be 5th place, and then 3 and 4 is up to personal references. But the greatest is Kanye, Lil Wayne, and shit. Those are the greatest.
Oh Lord, Lil Wayne, by the way. Name one song that Lil Wayne did. I can't name one.
Bro, all of his dedication. Bro, go listen to all of his dedication tapes. He does this crazy thing where he gets all of these artist beats. and then he puts it on his own, and it's next level, bro. Like his
Well,
mixtapes are just.
I heard the rock album he made in 2008, the Lil Wayne rock album, and that was actually well, it was quite interesting to be honest. He did a
I know, right?
he did a
Like,
rock
he
album.
was the first one
Yeah.
who did that in
Yeah.
a way. Like I think he even did it before than Eminem. Honestly, like
Eminem?
you know how Eminem went into that rock phase?
Did
like
he really?
he did something
When
like
did he
that
do
too?
that?
He-
Well, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Eminem
well-
hasn't put out a good record in probably 12 years.
Yeah, I mean, he got, like, you know, it's sad to say, but ever since he let go of, you know, all that extra, let's say, boost that he was taking, he kind of, like, just threw his career away. Because he built a career on those type of substances, and then when those substances were around, like, he kind of
Well,
fell
he
off,
sold
like,
out, and
he
quite
couldn't
frankly,
keep
I
up.
mean, I can't blame him. I mean, you know, because he kind of he grew up in the trailer park, right, in Detroit. I mean, that's what the movie shows. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, you know, if that's really what he went through, then yeah. I mean, he went from rags to riches. I'd sell out too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Imagine, like, eating applesauce every day and then to finally eating, like, steaks and everything.
well, I
so
eat
get it.
Skittles
Like,
every day, and that's about my lunch, and you know, I mean.
I do too, bro. It's pretty bad over here. Like, I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie.
buddy. Well, listen, we got the Fortnite event
Yeah.
December 2nd, okay? Now, do you think that, okay, you still don't think that, okay, but you, so let me just say this. They're not dropping the trailer tomorrow. It's not happening.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay. Well, then why is this guy, why is this guy saying this then? He says end of next week is likely reserved for GTA Online DLC, so we can expect GTA 6 trailer either on Friday during the weekend or Tuesday at most.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then that, honestly, in my opinion, leaves Friday, Saturday, and Sunday out. The reason why I don't think so I got a pretty strong feeling Friday we're gonna see the countdown. Like,
Okay,
with the logo.
when you say Friday, that means
Tomorrow.
that yeah, tomorrow. So yeah,
Tomorrow.
we're done. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow's
Yep,
December
yep.
1st.
Yeah.
I honestly think we need a countdown tomorrow. I'm done. I'm tired of waiting because at this point I don't even care about the game. No one does.
But look,
So they need to
but
give
look,
us a
if there
reason
is no
to get back into the
countdown,
hype train.
If there's no countdown, this is what they're going for.
Well, then if there's no
They
countdown, the
already
game's
know
trash.
What Rockstar is? No, you can't say that because let me explain. Let me explain. Like, look, I think what they're trying to go for, because you know how like times change. They want to probably do something different because this game is just that different in itself. Like, I'm kind of gonna go into chill mode, so bear with me, okay? They're kind of gonna do something different. They know that they have the game in like a chokehold in a way. Like everybody's expecting.
No one
for
cares about this game.
countdown. Like,
I literally have the data in front of you, bro.
there's
You're literally arguing with science.
Okay, but that minor data is still way more than any of your average game that you can put up.
Who cares?
Right now.
Everyone is playing the Suicide Squad right now.
Okay, no, bro. Okay, but that's
Shut up!
but that's
Shut up!
the thing. But that's the thing. Like, no. But like, hear me out. But that's the thing. Like, these games are already out. Like, there's been discussions, and they still can't even keep up with content. that's
Literally, no
already
one is
there.
talking about
And-
this game. The game is literally dead, bro.
Okay, but draw the average with. Okay, look at all this discussion coming from just a post. So in the average, it's still like top of the line, bro.
Those are
And
all bots.
Honestly, they're just waiting for the next word. What do you mean bots? There's no way, bro. Am I a bot? I might be a bot, bro. You
Dude,
never
the
know.
data is in front of you, and you're not listening.
Yes, Mike. I saw the data. That's good. It looks good. It looks.
That's
healthy. It looks
terrible,
like
bro.
they're-
That's on a
it's
downward
boiling.
spiral. What you mean,
It's
homie?
boiling, bro. Because look, think about it. Right now, there isn't really much to say from Rockstar. Because, dude, you know what just happened recently? Like, and this coincides with what we're talking about right now. You know that Obey? My bad. Like,
Holy fuck, were you? Dude, you in Detroit
sorry,
or some
hold
shit?
on, hold
Holy
on, hold on.
fuck!
I'm in GTA.
It's over,
Okay, I have to put it on mute. My bad. Yeah, I'm in
bro.
GTA,
You in
bro. I'm
Detroit or
literally
something?
in Los
Holy shit!
Santos,
It sounds
bro.
like there's a lot of fucking
I'm in Los
action over there.
Santos. It's
What you mean,
crazy,
homie?
bro.
You in the ghetto or what? No, bro, you in the ghetto.
Hear me out, bro. Hear me out. So look, so imagine, bro. This coincides. So that Obey Vermeer's guy, right? Like he was one of the elite devs in the prior games, like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you know, Vice City. Like he had a hand in it. So like he hasn't been around since I think Grand Theft Auto 4. So he recently started posting these this like little insiders of the process of how it was happening and stuff. And you know what happened with him, bro? He got hit up by his colleagues, I guess. Like even in the present, in the past, like And they're like, they told him, bro, take that shit down. And why? Because he.
Oh, you're talking. Hold on. I know what. Hold on. I know what
you're
I know what you're talking about. We just talked about this guy, and we just told you he was one of the lead technical directors for.
Yes.
Yeah. He was talking about. I saw this. I didn't know if it was real or not.
Yeah. No, it's real, definitely. Like, he had some stuff going, bro, and he showed some really sick-ass insider, like the Rockstar sauce, basically, like that secret ingredient, and then they hit him up, and they were like, get that shit off, because you're ruining, keyword, quote-unquote, the mystique of Rockstar. Can you imagine that, bro? The mystique. Like, and I think that's what it is, bro. Why they're able to do so many of these, like, things is because they're literally, once again, they're like wizards, bro. Like,
okay,
they know how to play
buddy.
with people's emotions. Like, trolling aside, bro. These guys, like, are playing with, like, Illuminati money. You know what I mean? They're, like, literally Illuminati, bro. So they know how to, like, fucking play with people's, like, emotions.
Okay,
and keep
buddy.
them, like,
hold on. You're telling me that GTA Online makes more than Madden and FIFA? I don't know if I believe that.
No, bro, are you kidding me? Okay, then show me where EA invested $2 billion on their further titles. They're trash. They can't keep up. Even when they have $1 billion, like NFL, these sports leagues and all that, they still won't be able to do the fraction of what Rockstar is going to do with GTA 6. Bro, these NFL players, basketball players, don't play their fucking 2Ks and shit, They don't care about them being in the game.
Okay, let me just say, what are you talking about? You're saying LeBron James doesn't play 2K?
Bro, LeBron James, I guarantee you, has like a secret GTA Online account, and he has like so much.
Okay,
money
but what were you talking about? You're saying the NBA players
cards?
don't play NBA 2K?
Yeah, they don't. They can give a
well,
fuck
no shit.
less. They all care about GTA,
because there's
bro.
two worlds. There's two worlds. There's an offline world and there's an online world, and a lot of people are in the offline world. I'm telling you, you are in a city right now. Go walk around downtown, and you will see that no one is on their cell phone. And if they are, they're not glued to it. So there's two people in this world, okay? Some people are totally offline. They live their life like they're supposed to, like humans have done for the last 150 years, however many years.
That's so true.
Well, it is true. And then there's people that live online. This is what they do. They're glued to screens all day.
It's over.
Well, I'm just saying there's two different worlds. I've experienced it firsthand. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
We thought the zombie apocalypse was gonna be like corpses walking around, but we are technically in a zombie apocalypse, bro. It's like literally the real.
Well, that's only if you're mentally weak and you can't break away from it, which a lot of people can't. This is their addiction.
Exactly.
It's not alcohol. It's not weed. It's not this. It's not that. This is their addiction.
Dude, even all that alcohol shit comes from the internet in the first place, bro. These people are all wired by the internet.
I don't know about that.
Like,
okay, so what did people do in the 90s? Like 1995?
Ads, bro. Ads.
What? What did people do in 1995?
Ads,
there was no computers. I mean, there was, but you had to be a millionaire to get one, and there was no internet like there is today. So what did people do in 1995? What was Kurt Cobain doing? Well, I'll tell you what he was doing. He was getting that thing loaded.
Looking at ads and doing drugs.
And he went into the greenhouse. And he was doing drugs, yes.
By the way, what do you think happened with Kurt Cobain, man?
Oh, he blew his head off.
Yeah, I like that fake rumor that people talk about,
bro.
Where the girl came in.
I made a video on this 12 years ago. I debunked all of it. It's just a bunch. It's a grift. It's a grift.
Cringe. Yeah, like imagine it's because they're so like lost, in the head.
Well, they just didn't want to believe that he did it. They didn't want to believe that he did it, and I get that. But at the end of the day, it's like the signs were there. He was obviously out of his mind. He was a junkie. He was a drug addict. A great musician, sort of a feminist, but he blew his head off. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? How is that so hard to grasp?
Yeah, he was like one of the most authentic like liberals that I know of.
What do you mean?
Real authentic. Yeah, bro. Like nowadays, everybody's like fake virtue signalers. Like he was actually like real liberal, Like, and now nowadays everybody.
What are you talking about?
Nowadays, everybody wants to be like Kurt Cobain type of liberal, but they're cringe. Like they suck. Only he was able to do it so authentically, and then.
Okay, but they're saying that he couldn't have been able to pick it up because he was on a certain amount of heroin. You know, he because he's a junkie. You know, Kurt Cobain, and they're saying that he wasn't able to pick up the shotgun, the Remington shotgun, and do what he did. And to me that just doesn't even make fucking sense. I mean, the guy was a junkie, and you know it's how stupid can you be?
Yeah. I know. Like, it's even pointless.
He literally left a note in the greenhouse, and they thought, well, Courtney, you know, someone else wrote that note. No, what the fuck? They had handwriting experts look at it and say it was totally different writing, and it's like, dude, the guy was on drugs, bro. Like, that's all you need to know. Honestly, the guy was on drugs. If it was
actually real, if there was really real evidence that went around, it would have been as big as Tupac nowadays, you know, like the whole death thing. But even the departments knew that, bro, this guy just did it himself, so it was a close
Okay,
case.
But what are you talking? The Tupac. What are you talking about? Tupac.
Because Tupac, he was actually set up.
Okay, but there was no conspiracy theory. There was no conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it was. They were just saying it was a regular hit, bro, but it was actually deeper.
Yeah, I know, but we still, I mean, well, we already, it's just gangs with the rappers. It's just gang stuff, more than likely. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, who cares? Let's go back to GTA 6.
No, right? I don't. I care. What are you talking about, buddy?
Bro, I'm trying to talk about GTA 6 with you, bro. That's honestly, I care about GTA 6 more.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Then I need 1,000 viewers in here tomorrow when the trailer drops, right? You guys are lying.
It's not dropping tomorrow, remember?
I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't, because if it just suddenly drops, it's going to be a trash game.
No, bro.
Okay, but Rockstar's never just. I mean, they've at least gave us a little teaser, like update the logo with Red Dead 2, and there wasn't a countdown for Red Dead 2, I believe, but we at least got something before the actual trailer. If they literally just shadow drop, if they literally just shadow drop the trailer, well, that I won't even care about the game.
It'll honestly break the internet.
Oh, it ain't breaking no internet, buddy. Ain't nobody caring about this crap.
Dude,
how many?
You're
wrong. You're wrong.
Break the internet more than a countdown.
So how many views do you think this GTA trailer is going to get in 24 hours? Because I think it's going to be a lot lower than you guys think, and I'm talking on YouTube because the other sites have a bunch of bots and shit.
Dude,
YouTube becomes viewers a little bit more authentic.
Like this, like particular artists average 3 million views, and they don't even have just the minuscule, that minute amount of what Rockstar has in their hands. You know, their content is nothing towards what Rockstar is. So if you look at that factor, bro, when Rockstar drops this trailer, I'm lowballing this number. Talk about maybe 25 million views in less than 24 hours, and that's a lowball. That's a very big.
Ain't happening. Bro. Ain't happening. 25 million views in 24 hours. Come on, buddy. Maybe dude, 8 million. Maybe 8 million. You are insane. Yeah, 25 million views in 24 hours? Then why is the hype at an all-time low? Why is the hype going downward then?
Because it's really not, bro.
Yes, it is. The data is in front of you.
It's not. Okay, but that data is honestly pretty good towards what we know right now, and that's just the text post.
Okay, but look. What are you talking about?
What do you mean, bro? That's what I'm talking about. Dude, if they dropped that text post with a screenshot, it would have been even more intense. It would have been more
listen here. I will agree with you in the sense that if they do a countdown tomorrow, it could get 25 million views in 24 hours. However, if they just drop the trailer tomorrow and they don't do a countdown hyping it up, then I don't think it's going to hit that number. I think you have to hype this up because the amount of fake crap out there surrounding GTA 6 is super annoying.
Because, look, think about it like this. Look, I'm going to break it down in the psychological type of way, okay? Look, so when people know that this trailer is going to drop on that exact minute, right, that second or hour or whatever, people are going to be like, okay, it's cool. I'll just watch it 2 hours later. I got things to do. But hear me out. So imagine they're just going on their regular day, or they wake up, they're about to take a shit or whatever, get their day going. And then, dude, you look at your notification, Grand Theft Auto VI trailer. Bro, people are going to click that screen so fast, their fingers are about to fall off. Dude, I'm talking about millions of people clicking one notification at the same time. Bro, they can't handle that. I'm
Okay,
telling you, that's the
what,
difference. Like, cause they're on the seat, right?
dude, you are
I'm telling you, every
insane,
morning,
bro.
look, every morning, starting from today, there's gonna be people that are gonna be waking up at like 4:30 a.m. Just like completely avoiding sleep, responsibility. All they care about is the GTA 6 trailer, bro. And I'm telling you, once they see the countdown timer, they're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, then it's coming, it's cool." But
Okay, but
bro, till that day when they
you
shadow
can't.
drop it and there's no word in it, people are gonna be like, "Okay, when is it dropping? When is it dropping? Here's the fourth day, here's the fifth day, sixth, whatever. If it's the fifth, it's the sixth. Boom, Grand Theft Auto VI trailer, bro. Game over. Everybody's gonna be like losing their minds, bro. Like seizure apocalypse.
Okay, buddy. Dude, you guys are insane. Hey, the Suicide Squad just came out. I mean, ain't nobody caring about no GTA 6. What you mean, bro?
Dude, I can't even like. I didn't even think that game came out today. Like, I swear, no discussion. It's not even trending.
Well,
on
it's
Twitter,
the beta
nothing,
or
bro.
whatever. It's the beta or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that shit's slop, bro.
Bro,
Again,
what
like,
you mean, bro?
live stream.
What you mean it's slop, by the way? You just jealous you don't got a code. What you mean, homie?
Bro, Rocksteady gave us like the Arkham series, and they peaked so much.
Yeah, and those
It's, like,
those
the
games are
artist
trash.
that goes insane,
Those
you
games
know?
are trash.
No way, bro.
It tries way
In a
too
way,
hard
they
to be Tim
pioneered a
Burton,
lot of
and
the
all the
combat
women in those
games
games,
nowadays,
they
dude.
have like nothing on, and it's like, wow, this is distracting. I mean, I'm serious.
Nowadays, every female character is like flat and like very
Good. That's what we
masculine,
want.
you know,
We don't want. I
with
mean,
a
Poison
big,
Ivy's in like a
big
bikini and a
dude.
fucking like why? Even in the movie, she's
Imagine
not
how
like
much
that
more you
naked.
would enjoy
I'm sorry,
the
those
game
games are
if-
trash. Those games are made by incels.
No, dude. By the way, talking about a hot female character, bro, Lucia, there's gonna be so many like fucking nerds and incels just going battered over that. Like, it's
Okay,
just
but
not even
5 years
funny.
ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, you guys said that we can't have a female protagonist in GTA. Now it's all of a sudden okay. What happened?
No, I mean if they do it good, if they honestly.
Okay, but
look
we
at
don't
previous
know.
characters
She
and
could
we
be in
don't want
charge,
that,
and Jason could look like the stupid idiot. And is that really what is that really what you want to play? If that's a
but
reality?
Honestly, who says it's gonna be like that? You don't know that. Like,
Well, no one knows
it
any.
doesn't have
We
to
don't
be
even know
like
what the
that,
damn game.
you know?
The game literally doesn't exist, and you're shilling it out here still
Right.
for 3 weeks straight. You're still shilling.
And I'm gonna, dude, because I know what I'm expecting, and that's greatness, bro. That's Rockstar.
How do we know what to
magnum
expect?
opus, bro.
You just talked about the freaking technical director. He was talking about some of the stories at Rockstar North when he was working there. And we mentioned, and by the way, you know how the news picked up that thing that we talked about 2 weeks ago? They said Michael Unsworth and Laszlo Jones, they went to Dan Houser's studio. Now they're just reporting on that. I was talking about that 2 weeks ago out here.
Dude,
And now the
honestly,
normies
Ross,
care
once
about those
again,
guys. Now the normies care about Laszlo Jones. Now the normies care about Michael Unsworth. Well, they didn't
because
care
that's
2
all
weeks
fake
ago. Oh,
talk.
now it's a
Dude,
big article. It's a
these
big talking
people
point.
need
So now
something
they
to
care.
complain
I don't
about every
care.
day of their lives.
Rockstar North is
They need
dead.
something to
Unless
just
Sam Houser can
move.
save the industry, it's
By the
over.
way, there's no more Rockstar North. It's all Rockstars together.
That's
how
not
they're going
true.
with their
That's
future
not true.
projects from
What are
now
you
on.
talking
Yes,
about?
It is. Yes, it is, bro. They all came together, and GTA 6
Okay, but the
set that up
primary
for them.
primary developer is still Rockstar North.
Okay, but it's not anymore. Obviously.
Well, I know it's not because the whole fucking company's different. There's only like 4 guys left. What you mean, homie?
Now it's Rockstar Games Studios, bro. That's
Oh.
it. Like, there's no more like whenever you.
Well,
get
that's the problem.
a
They got too
thing
many
like
cooks in the
Rock-
kitchen, and it turned to shit.
Mike, I gotta go. I love you.
Oh, here we go.
I'll
Gotta go,
let's
by the
chat
way.
soon. I
You
love
couldn't
I
go
gotta
12
talk
rounds,
soon.
buddy. You couldn't go 12 rounds.
Next time.
You better
Bye.
get ready tomorrow. Get ready tomorrow. The countdown. Unreal. Gotta go, by the way. Like he's got something better to do. Yeah, go back to GTA forums and. He couldn't go 12 rounds. Still shilling this. The game doesn't even exist. We don't even, guys, there's a lot of people that think this is not going to be called GTA 6, and I'm going to fucking laugh when it's not called GTA 6. That's going to be actually funny. Hello? 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 Okay. So we have the Fortnite event coming December 2nd. We have the Fortnite event coming December 2nd. Okay, that's literally in 40. Well, I don't know when that drops, actually. It could be early December 2nd. I don't know when that event actually takes place. But I think that's going to have an impact on whatever Rockstar decides to do here. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Season 1, December 6th, okay? You got big releases on December 7th. We got the day before. We can't wait for that one. We got the day before on Steam, okay? And then we have the Avatar Far Cry game. And then, of course, the Game Awards, which it doesn't seem like the trailer is going to be there because, well, the insider is saying that it's going to happen before the Game Awards, more than likely. So if that is true, then that remains to be the case. But you look at the Google Trends here, and GTA 6 is literally on a downward spiral. I don't know what people are seeing in this. Yes, there was a spike when the teaser got announced by Sam Hauser, but ever since then, it's been kind of a downhill slope for GTA 6. So I'm not sure what you want me to tell you about this. This is totally different Rockstar. It's gone woke. They censored their own satire, okay? Let that sink in. Why would you be excited for this? We know what's going to happen. Lucia is going to be the one in charge. She's going to be the primary character, and Jason is going to be on the back burner. He's going to be about as dumb as a box of rocks, and they're going to satire the typical redneck Florida dude. You know? They're going to make him look real dumb. They're going to make Lucia look really independent and strong. If you guys are excited for this, you might be, well, a fake Rockstar fan. They literally removed NPCs from the enhanced and expanded edition of GTA 5. No one gave a fuck. And they said that was the right thing to do. Okay, if they're going to remove one group of NPCs, they need to remove all of the other groups of NPCs as well, because they're punching down on everyone. So why is it okay to punch down on this group over here and not this group here? Why? Because some people are going to bark? Then don't play the game. Don't play the game. You go to the comedy club and bark at the comedian because it's too much for you to handle, then get out of the comedy club. They will literally escort you out. If you heckle the comedian on stage, they will more than likely escort you out if you keep up. Because, well, that's just not really allowed. So we can't have GTA doesn't exist anymore. You know, we cannot have GTA in the current climate. I mean, Dan Hauser talked about this 6, 7, 8 years ago, whenever it was, and basically said like they wouldn't even know what to do if they had to make a GTA now, and that was in 2018, 2017, 16, something like that. You can go look it up. Type in Dan Hauser, the next GTA or something, and I think the article will pop up. It's from a few years ago, but they basically said like they didn't really know really what to do because of the current climate. You can't punch down anymore. So basically what you're going to get is a Fortnite version of GTA where no one punches down anymore. And it's going to be very sanitized. It's going to be very sterile. And the entire gameplay loop is just going to be go here, shoot some bad guys, come back to the hotel as Jason and Lucia, rinse and repeat until there's some big twist in the story or some stupid shit like that. You know, I mean, but it's okay. You know, I just don't understand how you guys could be excited for this. Do I need to go over all of it again? Because it seems like we have to. You guys aren't getting it. Show me the trailer and show me that the game is coming out next year, and I might get a tad bit excited. But if you don't have a release date on that trailer, this is going back to I don't give a fuck. Literally. That's what this is going back to. Guys, if the trailer comes out within the next 6 days or so, this is what's going to happen, folks, for me. At the end of the trailer, and I'm not going to read chat because I'll be behind probably. So I'm going to have to block the chat so I don't look at it. Put a paper over it or something, because I don't want spoilers. I want to go in with a raw reaction to the trailer and not looking at what everyone else has to say about it. So whenever the trailer drops, and I'm hoping we can get a better timeline here on when this happens so that we can try and plan something around the trailer. Let's do a little bit of a bigger show here. But if we don't know when it's going to drop, then that might not be possible. So I'm hoping tomorrow we get a countdown on this trailer. And I'm hoping that they don't just shadow drop it because, quite frankly, that would be ridiculous. Bald lesbians coming through. I'm not sure why that didn't play out. Bald lesbians coming through. I'm not sure why that didn't play out here. Bald lesbians coming through. Fake gamer. You must be talking about yourself, band. Yeah, I'm a fake gamer. Where's your gameplay? Where's your gameplay? Are you playing the Suicide Squad? No, you're not. They didn't invite you because you're the fake gamer. Okay, they invited me. Band. A fan gave you a code? No, I signed up for it. Whatever, dude. We're about ready to get you out of here, too. I'm tired of hearing your mouth run every day. Okay? I'm tired of hearing it. I don't know who this Burt Legion guy is. I know who he is, actually. I don't really know who he is. Don't know the person behind that keyboard, but definitely can see where he's coming from. Some weird troll. Literally anyone can sign up for the game. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I was just joking. Anyone can sign up for the game. It's not like it's that exclusive. It's basically just a demo. I don't think you can share screenshots or videos, but who would want to see any of that anyway? There's enough gameplay out to know what it is. It's basically like Gotham Knights. Open world slot, roam around, shoot things that move on the screen. Well, I mean, that's fun for about 5 minutes. But hopefully that studio has shaped up because, you know, the Batman games are cringe. Literally, like, the Batman games are actually cringe. Arkham Knight, all the way to Arkham Asylum, all of those games are cringe. The women are, like, really, yeah. There were some incels at that studio. Hopefully it's like the new Rockstar. You know, they got the incels out and it's more of a professional company now. Because all the women in those games, Poison Ivy, you know, they're showing cleavage and shit. And it's like, dude, this is it's a Batman game, bro. This ain't no fucking rated R. Like, you know, it's ridiculous. And it's like, well, you know. Couldn't tell you. So if there's a countdown tomorrow, we'll try and have special content for you guys. I can't make any promises, but we'll see what we can do. If they just drop the trailer tomorrow, then we're not going to have a special show for it because there's just no way to know when they're dropping this trailer unless we do get a countdown tomorrow or a teaser or some shit like that. So that's how it's going to go over here. If we get a countdown tomorrow, we'll see what we can do for you guys. But if they just drop the trailer tomorrow, then, well, there's not much I can do. That's pretty quick. So, you know, they could be dropping the trailer as soon as tomorrow. Don't know Rockstar's plans, but we do have insider Tez C right here. Says right here we can expect GTA 6 trailer either on Friday during the weekend or on Tuesday at most. So this guy is basically saying Tuesday at most. Okay, so nothing past next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. There's only 5 days left, according to that guy, on when this thing's dropping. So it's going to happen within the next 5 days, guaranteed, according to that guy, if he has a lot of credibility, which I think he does. So within the next 5 days, this trailer is coming. The wait is over.
It's over.
Holy shit. SK coming through. Let's get the lasers out, buddy. Holy fuck. Saving the show, baby.
Super chatted $100.
Let's go.
Thanks for everything you do.
That's what we're talking about. SK coming through really hard and really strong. That's what we're talking about. Holy fucking shit. Let's get it. SK coming through really hard and really strong in the face of adversity. We got the lasers out just for you, buddy. SK's in the building with the $100 super chat. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. SK! 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 S motherfucking K! SK is coming through really hard and really strong. Holy fucking shit, bro. We got the lasers out. We got the confetti out. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. SK coming through really hard and really strong with the $100 super chat, saving the show and doing so in a way that makes sense. That's what we're talking about. SK coming through really hard and really strong. You did yesterday as well, keeping the show afloat in a way that makes sense. We appreciate that, brother, so much. SK is coming through with the Elon Musk bucks. And that's what we love to see. We do appreciate that so much. Let's get a dub in this dead chat for SK. Saving the show single-handedly. Sam Porter Bridges in the house. Carrying the load. SK coming through really hard and really strong. SK coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, bro. We got the balloons out here for you. That's what we're talking about. The graphics. Holy shit, better than the 4090. Look at that shit. This is real-time rendering, real-time, whatever the fuck this is doing. This is unbelievable technology. Unbelievable. SK coming through so hard and so strong. That's what we're talking about, baby. Hello. Guys, we got 400 viewers. Click the subscribe button now and join the 75,000 legion of fake gamers. If the trailer drops tomorrow, we will be reacting. However, if there is a countdown and the trailer drops sometime next week, we will try and do something special for that. But we are going to have to know when that is coming, because if we, if Rockstar leaves us in the dark further, then I don't know how we're going to know when it drops. But again, according to the insider, Tuesday at the latest. So that gives us 5 days on when this potentially could drop. Rockstar came out 3 weeks ago, and they said early December. And tomorrow starts December. So how early December, we don't know. But according to the insider, we're saying just 5 days from now. Somewhere within that range. Could be sooner than that. So in my opinion, I think they should do a countdown. I think just dropping the trailer is ridiculous. Guys. I'm going to put it back up on the screen. You guys are not, this is not coming for me, okay? I'm done with it. This is just what I'm looking at, okay? This is not coming from me, okay? It's right up on the fucking screen. You guys need to start listening in here. We just lost 20 viewers for no reason. It's literally on the screen. This is not coming from me, okay? It's right here on the screen. We can expect GTA 6 trailer either on Friday during the weekend or on Tuesday at most. That's what the guy is saying. And I think this guy has a lot of credibility. I'm not sure. But I think this guy has a lot of credibility within this community, within the GTA Rockstar community. So, Red Dead, whatever you want to call it. So expect GTA 6 trailer either on Friday during the weekend or on Tuesday at most. So it isn't coming, apparently, according to this guy, to the Game Awards. And some people actually thought in my comment section that it was coming to the Game Awards. Like, I'm going to start banning some trolls because it's like, how down bad could you be to think that that is coming to the Jeff Keighley special? But maybe it has to. I mean, look at these numbers for Google here. Holy shit. When did we start believing what he has to say? I don't know. So now you want to disagree for the sake of argument. Okay, you need to get help. You're mentally unwell. I don't even know who that guy is, but I think he's a trusted source within that community. That's why we're reporting on that, okay? The tweet has how many fucking views? 270,000. Clearly he knows a thing or two, or at least pretends to a point. I don't know, okay? But if I don't know who that is really, but he seems like he's a credible source, okay? If you want to disagree just for the sake of argument, take it elsewhere, because I'm not going to argue, okay? You guys are down bad. This is why she's never going to love, because when you get into arguments with her, you're not going to let her win. You got to let her win, okay? It's as simple as that. You got to keep the ego at the door and say, okay, she won, she's right. There you go. Because if you try and put your foot down and say, I'm right, and you're... Is there a fucking skunk out here? Guys, can we start banning people that are just making things up? Now they're saying this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, he's got more views than you, and that's why you're mad. He's got 274,000 views on that tweet. So, you know, can we just start banning these losers in here? Guys, Rockstar said early December. I'm done. I'm done with these fake Rockstar fans. You know, we played Manhunt 2 on Halloween. We had like 150 viewers. See, they don't want to watch these games. We played Bully. We played GTA 4. We played GTA 5. We played most of them. And you guys couldn't tune into any of them. So, anything that requires internet to work is bad. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Suicide Squad? No shit, it's a live service game. You guys went out and bought the PS5 Slim. That requires internet. No one's talking about that. Because eventually the console will not work. The disk drive anyway. Okay, when they turn the servers off in 20 years... you have electronic waste. That's what you have. Because if you reset the PS5 Slim, from what I understand, if you reset the PS5 Slim and configure the console for a new user, it has to then reconnect to the internet yet again to verify that disk drive. It is the absolute worst console that has ever existed. It is the death of offline gaming. And if Sony continues down this road, then it's over. But you don't care. Well, then why did you care in 2013? What has really changed in 10 years? Nothing. You guys should have let Xbox One be that future forward-thinking console, and I think that would have been actually interesting, to be honest, where you had to check into the internet every 24 hours. I mean, god damn, that's amazing. I mean, you already do that anyway, right? You're always connected anyway, so... Oh, but it wasn't like that, by the way, in 2013. That's not true. You guys were terminally online in 2013. You guys act like dial-up was the only thing around in 2013. It's like, dude. You have to have internet just to use the disk drive DVD player. Okay, well. Are you going to stream the Netflix release of GTA? Why would I do that? I've already played those games. Yeah, we got a great tracking system out here. Unbelievable technology. Well, sometimes, Who let the damn simpleton out of the asylum? Shut up! You guys are not listening. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button. Oh, my God. Dude, the trailer, we're going to get something tomorrow anyway. It doesn't matter if the trailer drops tomorrow. If there's a countdown, I need 500 people in here at the least. So we can all come together and stare at a countdown screen. Because that's apparently what's happening. So. Yeah, the day before is coming out December 7th. Can't wait to play that. I'm buying that immediately once it's available on Steam. Dude, you can roam around New York City with zombies and with cars. That's game of the generation, baby. What you mean? We playing the day before. Fuck this GTA 6 shit. They're saying it's a fake game. I don't believe it. I think it's a real game because it looks like trash. That's how I know it's a real game. It looks like trash. Like you're getting caught up in the imagination of, okay, they show you this split-second clip, and then your brain goes crazy like, oh, this could be this could be that. But really, the game is going to be simplistic. You're going to roam around a dead, empty, open world, shoot zombies on the screen, and there's going to be like 4 interiors, copy and pasted, and that's it. So yeah, the game does exist. It's not a fake game. It does exist. It's just going to be terrible. I mean, you can play The Division like that. Just play it slow, play it methodically. There's no zombies in The Division, but the map looks fucking better. One of the best maps ever in a video game in terms of the art direction and the design of it. Very great stuff. So what's the difference in between? I mean, you can't drive vehicles in The Division, but you don't need to. Who cares? The Suicide Squad demo's available. You can sign up. So if you need something new to play this weekend, there you go. I don't think you can share screenshots or videos of it, but who would want to? Okay. Can we ban some of these losers? They're just arguing for the sake of arguing. Get help. They're trolling over this guy. What do you want me to tell you? Okay? I didn't. Okay, I'm done. They ain't listening. It doesn't matter UK time. Okay, Rockstar, I don't know what their time frame, but just wait till tomorrow. If they don't show off anything tomorrow, then the dream is dead. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done waiting for this game. I'm done waiting for the trailer, rather. I'm done. Like, either drop it or just shut up about it. Actually, everyone has shut up about it. I mean, look at the trends on Google. Is Avatar a Far Cry reskin? More than likely. More than likely. All right, chat's dying. That means we're going to have to wrap up the show. If you guys cannot keep the momentum up in here, then I'm not going to sit out here and just stare at the screen. Okay, come on. Nothing to talk about, by the way. Well, is there going to be something to talk about tomorrow? Oh, the countdown. Oh, we still don't have the trailer, Michael, you know. Okay. Well, a countdown is better than nothing. Or even a date. You know, maybe they don't do a countdown, but maybe they just say, like, hey, this is when it's coming. Go to the Rockstar Games website.
It's over!
They put up the logo on the screen.
Bald Lesbian super
Let's get
chatted
it.
$4.99. If this doesn't go through, I'm done with the show,
Wow.
baby.
Just as fickle as everyone else in here. Imagine that, you know? Unreal. Imagine playing Parasocial, that gimmick, for 3 years, and then all of a sudden Michael says something that, you don't agree with, or, like that's all it takes. Is that really how brittle your relationships are in real life? She comes up to you one day and she says, she doesn't like the shirt you're wearing, and you're going to break up over that. Well, man, it's a you problem then. Or she doesn't like the movies that you like, or she doesn't like the music that you like. Well, then you have to ask yourself, get over it, or maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship. Because if you're going to break up with someone over something silly like that and you can't work it through, then the relationship was never real to begin with. The relationship was never real to begin with. I mean, it's as simple as that. The chat is infested with fake Rockstar fans believing this Tez 2 loser. It's an insult to my intelligence. Okay, so then what do you guys think is going to happen? What do you guys think is going to happen here with the trailer? Guys, I'm done waiting. I'm not covering this game. If there's nothing tomorrow, I'm not talking about this game until the fucking trailer drops. I'm done. I'm not sitting out here and talking about this when there's nothing to go off of. We don't even know the fucking title of the game. I'm not going to sit out here and just fucking speculate and surmise and say, well, it could happen, it could not. I'm done doing that. I've been doing it for 3 weeks. Just Rockstar, give us something to chew on. I'm done. So I hope we get a countdown tomorrow. I hope something happens within the next 5 days, because I'm done. I'm tired of waiting. Show me if this game is good or not, so I can either put it on the back burner and say, holy fuck, Rockstar and Sam Houser has saved gaming. This is the one to be excited for. That's what we need to know and understand. Is Rockstar going to really get back up on that pedestal and say, yes, we are the best in the world at what we do, and no one else comes close? Well, show me that in the GTA 6 trailer. Show me that water looking like that tech demo. If you can show me the water looking that realistically and behaving that realistically, there will never be another game like that game, and the whole genre will be flipped upside down because no one will be able to compete. That's all I need to see in the trailer, is if the water looks that great and, more importantly, behaves realistically. There's not one open world game, you can't name it because it doesn't exist, that has water on that level of detail. It just does not exist. So it shouldn't be that hard. Nobody is talking about this game because we don't know anything about it. Everyone has to shut up. But if you're talking about it, that keeps bringing it up. There's 2 playable characters, man and a woman. What are you talking about, dude? So we can't be hyped for a game that we're looking forward to? Why? Because it doesn't exist? Yeah, the game doesn't exist. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It's not been officially announced. We don't even know if it's going to be called GTA 6, and there's a lot of guys that think it's not going to be called GTA 6, actually. That it might be called something else. So it might not be called GTA 6. I think at this point you have to call it that, but, Rockstar is going to do the Rockstar thing, and they're going to title it whatever. But you have to understand, these are the final days of, how is this, I just don't understand. This is a part of the fun, the speculating kind of what the game could be, what the game couldn't be. Because once the trailer drops, you're going to know what the characters look like. You're going to know what the setting it looks like. You're going to know. And we don't know anything about this game right now outside of the alpha footage that leaked about a year or so ago, which the game could have changed from then. So how is this not fun? If we had an audience in here that actually gave a shit about the franchise, then yeah, it'd be more fun. But what do you want me to say? I'm reporting on what is being touted and what could be coming within the next 5 days or so. If you don't believe it, that's fine. But I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of discussing this for 3 weeks straight, and we have nothing to chew on from Rockstar. I'm getting tired of it. And if we don't get anything tomorrow, then I'm done. I'm not talking about it until the trailer drops, because I'm done hyping it up because you guys don't care. I mean, the Google Trends show that as well, that no one cares about this. So in my opinion, Rockstar has to do a countdown. Rockstar has to get people excited for this. It's as simple as that. So you have the Fortnite event coming December 2nd. You have Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 December 6th. You have the day before releasing on December 7th. You have Avatar releasing on December 7th. And then, of course, you have the Game Awards. So what do you want me to tell you? I already said they shouldn't release the trailer tomorrow, if that is their plan. We don't know. But they shouldn't release the trailer tomorrow because the Fortnite event is happening on the 2nd. And that is going to overshadow the trailer. Why would you care about a game that doesn't come out until whenever, when you can play the new Fortnite event, right? Yeah, I'm serious. Because then it will literally attract more players to Fortnite because they can get into Fortnite and they can all discuss the trailer. Well, they're still in Fortnite. They're still playing Fortnite. Epic Games won. So don't release the trailer tomorrow. Release a countdown. Don't release the trailer tomorrow. That would be ridiculous. Release a countdown. And give us a date or give us a timer or something. It's not hard. You can't release the trailer when there's other crap happening. It doesn't make sense. I don't care how big you think GTA is. You have the massive Fortnite event. I'm going to be playing Fortnite. Does anyone know what time the Fortnite event is actually happening? Does anyone know when the actual event is happening on December 2nd? Because Eminem's going to be performing, and I do want to see that. If it's anything like the Travis Scott concert was actually fucking beautiful. It was beautiful work. It was like a whole fucking thing. It was like this visual. It was very unique and very interesting. I mean, if you're a fan of Travis Scott, if you're not a fan of Travis Scott, then obviously it's not going to float your boat. But I'm saying that, with Eminem, I mean, I think there's a lot you could do with that. And if it's on par with that, then I do want to see that, and I want to play it live. I don't want to see it through some YouTube video. So, does anyone know when the Fortnite event is happening on December 2nd, like the exact time? Because that could be interesting. But nonetheless, we have the Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 on December 6th. You have multiple game releases on December 7th, and, of course, the Game Awards as well. So what do you want me to tell you? The Google Trend shows that this is on a downward spiral here. It's over. 2:30 p.m. Eastern. You're talking about December 2nd, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, well, then we'll stream that. We'll stream the Fortnite event. And if they got Eminem performing, GTA 6 is dead. I mean, okay. I don't give a shit about your opinion on Eminem because your opinion is irrelevant. How many records has Eminem sold? Millions upon millions, okay? The guy's almost a billionaire probably at this point, right? Like, what does your opinion matter? It doesn't, okay? Because the masses have said that Eminem is great, and he is. I mean, his older work is better than his newer work, but that's like every band. They all fall off. It's like Green Day. It's like, imagine listening to the new Green Day album. Couldn't be me. I listened to the new fucking song, and I thought, well, I'm turning this off. It's trash. Like, they just don't know how to make music anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm not listening to that. The same with the Foo Fighters. The only good Foo Fighters album is the first one. Nirvana was different because it went from, it went from Bleach, and then it went super normie with Nevermind, pure radio crap, and then Kurt Cobain said, fuck that bullshit. We're going to make like an anti-radio album. And, In Utero came out, and that was way less popular than Nevermind. So everyone thought the band was over with. So they did the opposite. They got big, and then they said, fuck that bullshit. We're still punk rock, and we're going to make this fucking anti-radio album that's not going to be played on the radio outside of like one single, Heart-Shaped Box and All Apologies or whatever, and that's about it. I mean, that's all the fake Nirvana fans could mention off that album. They couldn't, they've never listened to Radio-Friendly Unit Shift or anything like that. Every CCR song is good, but John is trash. What? Okay, but it's like Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner is still a band, but they don't really exist anymore. I mean, how many members survived the plane crash? I don't think any of them did. Maybe like one or two. Because maybe they didn't get on the plane. I don't know the whole story. But I know the band, the majority of the band went down with the plane, unfortunately. It's a sad, tragic story. So, and yet the band continued. I don't know how the fuck that even makes sense, but at least Nirvana didn't continue because Kurt Cobain wrote all the songs. He did all the heavy lifting. And then Dave Grohl says, I'm going to ride off of the coattails of Nirvana and form my own band. And, well, it's trash. Sorry. Dave Grohl's music is trash. I mean, I'm not saying it's all garbage, but it's all pop crap. There ain't nothing grunge about that. I mean, there ain't nothing punk rock about any of that crap. That's all garbage. Guy sold out as quick as he could. PC game show just went off. I don't care if we're losing viewers. They need to show back up tomorrow when this countdown happens or something. If nothing happens tomorrow, I'm not going to talk about it until it does. I'm done with it. Tomorrow will be the final stream on this GTA 6 stuff if nothing happens. I'm tired of waiting out here. I'm tired of Sam Hauser just... I mean, clearly they weren't ready for this. It was just to impress the... Because they had that investor call before. They just threw out the announcement to say it's coming to shut people up. I mean... This is not, the game is not ready. Like, dude, especially if they don't have a countdown, if they just drop this trailer and it's like 1 minute long, like, yeah, they might as well have kept that in the fucking, that would be the absolute worst. If they just shadow drop the trailer and it's only 1 minute long and you get like split second, like, and no release date, yeah, I'm not interested in that. I will immediately not care about the game. It really depends on how this trailer is. You know, I'm not asking for a 2-minute trailer. I know it ain't going to be that long, but you got to show something that's actually worthwhile. And please give us a release window, bro. Because if we're not getting a release window, then there's no point to be hyping this up. No one cares about Stalker 2. That's never coming out. No one cares about Stalker 2. That's never coming out. Well, I'm not going to sit out here and do this tomorrow if there's no new news. That's what I'm telling you. And I'm not going to be covering it this weekend because there's nothing to talk about. I've already talked about this for 3 weeks straight for the most part. It's been hell talking about this game because there's nothing to talk about. And everyone says in my chat, oh, well, just, you know, there's nothing to talk about, Michael. What do you want us to do? And it's like, there's plenty to talk about. Look at the Blair Witch Project. Why that movie works is because they don't show you shit. You don't see the witch. So what are you doing? You're coming up with this idea of what the witch looks like, what the witch could be doing to them in the woods. Why are they getting lost? All of this is playing throughout your head. It doesn't work for everyone, but for the people that it does work, it's a fantastic thing. How could you not talk about this game? These are the last few days before we know what the game looks like, before we either are disappointed or, you know, our expectations are blown away. So I don't know how you couldn't be excited about this. I don't play the Division 2. I'm not playing that trash game. The Division 1 is better. It's New York City. It's Black Friday. There's snow, dynamic weather. The Division 2 is boring. I played both. The Division 2 is boring. But you do you. I don't care. I played both. I reviewed both when they came out, or at least the first game. First game's better. Division 1 is better than the Division 2. The Division 2 is boring. No, it won't be because I'll tell you this: if there's no release window at the end of the trailer, who's going to keep talking about it? The game doesn't exist. They might as well not put the trailer out. You have to give us a release window on this. What's the point of watching a trailer for a game that doesn't even have a release window? It's going to have a release window at the end of the trailer, and I'm just hoping it's 2024, because if it's 2025, don't care. Serious. Why would I need to know about a game that isn't coming out for another 2 years? I don't. That's the old Rockstar. Let's get a little bit more professional. We waited 10 years for this, and that's what I'm telling you right here and right now. Okay. This trailer has to be fan-fucking-tastic. This is 10 years in the making, guys. So I need a little bit more this time around. This is 10 years in the making. And if they're going to cut every 3 seconds and show us nothing, then it's going to be trash. It doesn't matter. This is 10 years in the making. We have not waited this long ever for a Rockstar game. People have died waiting for this game. That is crazy, dude.
It's over.
10 years. Well, it's going to be longer than that if the shit don't come out until next year. We'll be 11,
Levi
12
Sorensen
years.
super chatted
Let's get a Levi Sorensen coming through,
I want
baby.
to see some solid gameplay in the trailer.
Well, I don't think you're going to get that. Unless Rockstar has truly changed, they don't show gameplay. And even if they do, it's going to be from a different angle. That's what we're talking about. Levi Sorensen coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. Levi Sorensen coming through really hard and really strong with a $50 super chat. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. Levi Sorensen coming through really hard and really strong with a $50 super chat. We forgot to activate Siri here. Hey, Siri, make a note.
What do you want it to say?
Levi Sorensen coming through really hard and really strong.
Okay, I've created your note. It's called Hi Sorensen, coming through really hard and really strong.
Whatever, dude. Ew. Levi Sorensen coming through really hard and really strong. That's what we're talking about. Let's get a dub in the chat, baby. Levi Sorensen coming through. Patience, by the way. We've waited 10 years. 10 years. You have to understand, GTA 5 is primarily a game that was developed for the 360 and PS3 in mind. And it shows. 10 years. So the trailer has to go above and beyond expectations. The trailer has to give us at least a release window. The trailer has to be that damn good. 10 years. And what are you looking forward to? A 1-minute trailer full of shit that's not even in the game? Just like the GTA. You know, quite frankly, if you look at the GTA 5 trailer and compare it to the game, it's about as bad as Watch Dogs 1. Go find that mountain scene. You know what I'm talking about. The first GTA 5 trailer, why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. They show the hikers going to the mountain. None of that's in the game. It's all fake. And, well, the mountains are in the game, but it looks nothing like it does in that trailer. So they do definitely doctor the trailer, and hopefully this time around. And they did it with Red Dead 2 as well. I said that the game was downgraded. I made a video back in 2018, 2017, and I said they fucking downgraded Red Dead 2. And everyone was bitching, no, they didn't, Michael. No, they didn't, Michael. They were literally trying to convince me that the shopkeeper comes out and yeah, no. They were saying that the shopkeeper comes out of the store, which doesn't happen, by the way. They just stand there. Like, the game is bad. I'm sorry. Let's just not even get into Red Dead 2 because the game is bad. When you start looking around at things, the immersion just goes right out the window. I mean, it's just so GTA 6 is going to have to be. It's going to have to make that game look like a PSP game for me to get really excited. Okay, if you go into a store in Red Dead 2, they just stand around. There's no animations. They just stand there like a fucking statue. You should have just put they should have had like a gimmick where the mummy comes back from ancient Egypt or some shit and turns everyone into stone. Because you know what? That's how the game feels. It feels so plastic.
It's over.
It's like that fucking...
Jake super chatted $5.
Or is that Medusa?
Thanks for the stream.
That's what we're talking about. Jake Paul in the house. Is that Medusa? The shopkeeper does come out. I'll play the game tonight and prove you wrong. I don't care. The shopkeeper does not come out of the store. Get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Dude, no one even gets on or off the train. How could you respect that game when it's literally a downgrade from the first game? In the first game, they have NPCs getting on and off the train at different stations. They don't do that in Red Dead 2, so the game's automatically a 0 out of 10. Oh, let's watch these YouTubers that showcase, well, the NPCs are hammering in the nails. Well, guess where the nail goes? Nowhere. It disappears. It's all fake. It is an insult to my intelligence because it's like watching it's just like watching a fake movie. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. No, they don't. I'm not going to argue about it. I played Red Dead like way too many times. It's not my fault you don't watch the streams. You guys aren't here for the gameplay streams. We do gameplay streams later on in the day, and it doesn't fit schedules, I guess. No one shows up. We don't get 400 viewers during gameplay streams. I could play Red Dead 2 tonight and show you all the cracks, but you're going to get mad and get, oh, you're just nitpicking. You're not playing the game right. Well, then don't tell me to play it, because I've already shown you that the game doesn't make really much sense. It's very overrated. It's graphics above substance. It's graphics above substance. Oh, but the horse testicles shrink in the cold weather, Michael. Great, you're a weirdo if you look at that shit. Why was that even a talking point? Like, how down bad do you have to be to care about shit like that? Like, I mean, Jesus Christ. Guys, can we get Dr. Phil out of here? Because this guy's mentally unwell. Wait, how do we have 4? Who's sharing the stream? Why do we have 444 viewers? Someone's botting the show or something, dude. Ain't nobody fucking watching this shit. That's all a fallacy. Fake fans are only here. Well, I don't do that type of content, so you're not at the right place. I don't do that type of content. Rent-free, huh? Yep. I don't care. Okay, but GTA 6, in the GTA 5 trailer, it shows some guy like putting up a sign in front of his house selling the house. That doesn't happen in the game. It's all bullshit. GTA Rockstar is worse than Watch Dogs 1 with that shit. And in the Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer, they show you scenes that aren't even in the fucking game. They show you scenes that aren't even in the freaking game. So what do you want me to get excited for? Hopefully this trailer is a little bit more true to the actual gameplay experience, because if you watch GTA 5, the hikers do not do that. That was a mocap scene. Clearly. Well, that's fake. That shit does not happen in the game. Everything's lifeless. Now, again, they were working with primitive hardware. Maybe they got too ambitious with the title. And you got 3 playable protagonists, but this time around, hardware is. Let me just say this: let's give Rockstar the benefit of the doubt here. Let's just say this because this is true. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Let's wake up. This is the first Rockstar game. I'm serious too. This is what you need to know, and this is exciting. Okay. Because this opens up a lot of possibilities. We're losing 40 viewers for no reason. They're definitely botting. But I will say that this is the first Rockstar Games video game that is being developed with the SSD in mind. Okay, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out for PS4 and Xbox One. Those consoles didn't have SSDs. They had to work around those limitations as best as they could. So now that you have the SSD, at play default on all consoles, except the Switch. Well, never mind. Yeah, it does have it. But you have the PS5 SSD, Series S XSD. This is the first ever for that. So what is Rockstar going to do with that technology? Well, that remains to be seen. And maybe this is the breakthrough that they need to open it up in a way that makes sense. Can Lady Angel call in? Because at this point, I'm just starting to think it was like a big troll here. I'm getting done. I'm getting tired of it. Okay, I'm done. You guys are not listening. I just told you a straight up fact about GTA 6, and you guys don't care. How can you not talk? You guys are literally fake fans. You're 45 years old. You have no excitement anymore in your life. What happened? She told you she didn't love. That's because you disagreed. It's as simple as that. The trick is you have to always agree. And you're going to have to put your stubbornness aside and just sit there and say, I am wrong. Yes, I apologize. I mean, that's just what you're going to have to do. Okay? There's no point to hold your ground because, you know, what difference does it make? I mean, really. Who's this Torty guy? It doesn't matter if you believe me. Those are literally the facts. I don't care. This is the first Rockstar Games that is built with the SSD in mind. That changes everything, potentially. I don't know what that really means, but I think that is exciting. That means the cars will probably go faster. That means the assets will have to, the pop-in will be maybe less. I'm not a game dev, so I can't really, say for sure. But I'm assuming it enables them to have these assets loaded in. Yeah, that means the cars can maybe move faster on the screen. Maybe you get in the jet and it moves a lot faster than ever before. I mean, you wouldn't want it to move too fast because if it moves too fast, you're going to be able to fly through the whole map within a split second or something, and that would just be insane. But the SSD, I think, is going to open up a lot of doors, and no one is talking about this at all, especially if it is truly next generation only, which I believe it will be. But if it isn't, then it's going to be a total failure. CM Punk, baby. Oh, now let's talk about CM Punk. By the way, where were you guys 3 days ago? That was last Monday. I don't know what you guys are a little slow on that. It's over. No, the car physics aren't. You have to understand that they're making the game primarily for the online crowd and for the online players, and no one wants to play a game that kind of feels like a slog. So if the cars move like GTA 4, they're not ain't nobody playing that. I'm sorry. I mean, it's the boomers will say it's amazing, and yes, it's cool. It was a unique thing for that game, but I don't think that's returning because it just isn't streamlined enough, and they rock back and forth. They have that boat feel. Yes, that might be better, but. How are you guys not talking about? Let's talk about WWE, by the way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. No! The fucking trailer could be dropping tomorrow and you have nothing to say about this game. Well, let's talk about how woke this shit is gonna be. Let's talk about how woke this shit gonna be. Because that's all you guys care about. Woke this, woke that. Yeah, Lucia is in charge. The man's gonna look dumb and stupid. Cool. Get it through the skull now. You have the biggest entity in all of entertainment, and you guys are slacking down in here. I mean, it's just like, bro, how down bad can you get? This shit's dropping potentially within the next 5 days, but you guys don't believe this Tez guy. Why? Because you're jealous and he has people watching his shit? I don't fucking know. Who cares? Dude! What is wrong with you guys? Is this how you were in like kindergarten class when they did show and tell and you were mad that someone else had something cooler to show? They didn't raise you right. Why would you not be excited about this news if it's really true? I'm tired of waiting out here in the fucking cold weather for this damn shit to drop. Okay? The trailer could be either on Friday, during the weekend, or Tuesday. Well, then let's get it going. Fuck this shit. You want it to be, like, you just don't want the trailer to come out? Like, what is wrong with you guys? Because you don't want to see the death of Rockstar. Well, I can't blame you on that. I already told you it was done. They censored GTA 5 less than 2 years ago. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, that shows you everything you need to know. They censored their own satire. Well, then just cancel the whole game. There's no reason to make these games anymore if you can't, you know, I mean, it's not hard. Hey Siri, play the CM Punk song.
I wasn't able to find CM Punk in your Apple Music library. Search on Apple Music or ask for it on a different app.
What great technology here. I mean, can't do a damn thing. All right, let's ban this guy. See you later, buddy. Banned. Tez 2 is not a reliable source. Well, okay, so then look at the calendar, buddy. Look at the calendar, buddy. I'm done talking about this shit, okay? If you guys can't figure out when this shit is dropping, then I'm done. I don't give a shit about this woke shit, okay? I'm done. Dude, when is it dropping? I'm done talking about this, man. 3 weeks straight. And they got nothing to show for it. You guys don't care. Then I don't care. Figure it out. Oh, my God. So you don't want it to happen. You don't want the trailer is what you're saying. I hope Tez 2 is right, and I hope this shit drops tomorrow so we can get over this shit and say, yes, it's woke. Yes, it's trash. Rockstar is dead, and it's over. That's what I hope.
It's over.
'Cause I'm done. I'm done. Woke. Big ass, it doesn't matter.
Levi
Get laid.
Sorensen super chatted $10.
Shit.
Do you think it will have the video editor? They could
No,
do even more with
the
it now.
Rockstar editor's never coming back. That's done. That's too much programming work. They're not bringing that shit back. They didn't bring the Rockstar editor to the Red Dead 2, so that's it. Levi Sorensen coming through. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Levi Sorensen coming through. Tez 2 is saying that this is potentially dropping within the next 5 days, and you guys aren't excited. Fake fan. Oh, Michael, he's wrong. I don't want it to drop tomorrow. I don't care. I hope he's right. Tez 2. Shut the fuck up. I am done waiting. I've been waiting for 3 weeks for this shit. Show me the future of gaming. Sam Hauser, show me that Rockstar is still capable. Let's go. There was only 2 games that I told you guys. One was Starfield. Abysmal. One of the worst games I've played. Just the thought of Starfield is putting me to fucking sleep out here. I'd rather read a science book or a space book than play that trash. There were 2 games. It was Starfield and it was GTA 6. I had no idea that we were getting GTA 6 this year in terms of anything. I thought, well, this game's like 4 or 5 years out. No, the trailer's coming potentially within the next 5 days. This is it. This is literally it. Starfield was trash. How could you fuck that up so bad? I mean, oh my God. Hey, let's make a space game where you just load into shit. There is no space. It's just loading screens. It's all a movie set. And then on top of that, the characters are boring as fuck. Wow. But let's do some fan service and bring back the annoying character from fucking Oblivion or some shit. Yeah, because your fan base remembers that. No, they don't. You have a bunch of fucking losers playing your games now. Oblivion was fucking 20 years ago. The fuck up out of here. Starfield is the worst game I played this year. Absolutely. The biggest disappointment. And we played a lot of terrible games this year. In fact, all of them were terrible. all of the games were terrible. Watch Dogs 2 is the greatest video game that might, I mean, just walk around that world and you'll see what I'm saying. There's no game like it. That's because they cared. So we need to. They had some wizards making that one. Yeah, very talented people that cared about the open world philosophy, and you don't see that often. You don't see that anymore. But it wasn't appreciated, so that's why they don't go that extra length, because it's not Rockstar, and it has to be Rockstar for it to get chilled. Well, I flew to the moon in Starfield. I was the first person to fly to a planet in that game, and of course someone took the idea and ran with it, and she got all the attention. I was the first person to get to a planet in Starfield, and well, no one cared. And you clip right through it. It's all fake. It's not a JPEG, Michael. I'm an armchair developer, and it's actually... No, it's a fucking JPEG. Fuck off. It is an insult to space enthusiasts. It's an insult to astronauts. It's an insult to NASA. It's an insult to the human species to make a game like that. It's really terrible. One of the worst games ever assembled. Just absolute trash from top to bottom. Like, literally one of the most garbage-ass games ever created. I'm not even trolling. Just the thought of making... it's like, let's make a space game where there's loading screens for every fucking thing you do. Stupid bullshit. Fly the ship around, and you can't even... The ship... It's like they made that game in 1 year or something. Holy shit. And then on top of that, like I said, the storyline is so fucking boring. Hey, just repeat it, and there's different dialogue options. Woohoo! Oh. I mean, and if you go to the Steam
It's
reviews,
over.
If you go to the Steam reviews, it's I think it's mixed now. No one's saying it's positive anymore.
Leopard super chatted $6.99. As a guy who has very strong connections in this industry, I spoke to Tez2 and he said he did that for clout. It's actually coming December 18th.
Oh, then I don't care. If it's not coming in 5 days, I don't care. I'm done covering this. Guys, if this trailer's not coming within the next 5 days, I'm done. I just don't care anymore. I've waited for 3 weeks. Sam Hauser said it 3 weeks ago. What the
Levi
fuck's this trailer?
Sorensen super
Early
chatted
December, by the way.
$10. Crobcat's No Man's Sky video predicted Starfield's demise.
Oh. And to be honest, space games are kind of boring. I mean, in general. So how do you make a space game interesting? Well, there's so much you could do, but if you don't have the systems to make it, then I guess we don't do space. I wouldn't have made a space game. Even if they had 4 planets, it still would have been boring. Because their engine doesn't allow for what people wanted. Their engine does not allow for what people wanted. They said Creation Engine 2. Okay, well, yeah, you get into everything is a loading screen. Nothing is seamless. Well, we don't want to play it like that anyway. This is a lot better. Let's start loading screens. Yeah, you're coping. The whole game is trash, and then when you beat it, they take away all your crap, and then you got to restart the whole game because you're in this new universe or some shit with the fucking Starborn or some crap. It's junk. Oh, could have been cool. Could have been cool, but there was no fucking soul in that shit. So the only thing that in the DLC will be trash too. The only thing that's going to save that game and give it a new life is the creation modding toolkit or whatever the fuck that comes out officially, because that's what's going to have to keep it going. And then you have, when you land on the planet, you can't really explore the planet. I mean, unless that's been debunked by now, I don't know, because I'm sure they went through the whole fucking game, every pixel of it. But it's just like, you hit the boundary and it's like, wow, this is cringe. What's the point of making it? Don't put it in space then. Don't put it in space. They bit off more than they can chew and their engine didn't allow for it. Then there's no reason to make that game. There's no reason to make that game. So, yeah, Bethesda fell off. I don't care about what they do at this point because, well, they fell off. I mean, no one cares about the Elder Scrolls. And so now it's Rockstar's turn. You know, can Rockstar pull this one together? I mean, we know Rockstar's very different. Can Sam Hauser, you know, as the captain of the ship now, can he steer it in the right direction? Well, hopefully we'll find out in 24 hours or less than that. No, but Fallout 4 is better than fucking Starfield. I played both recently. Well, not too recently, but I played both, and Fallout 4 is better than Starfield. Because they censored the game. Well, the game went woke. I mean, they censored the game. How are you blacklisted? Your shit right out. I don't know what you're talking about. Someone needs attention. Just say you want attention because that's what you're doing in here. How are you black? So you're thinking that I went behind the scenes and banned you. Some of you guys, get the tinfoil hat off. Just get the tinfoil hat off. All I did was unmod everyone. And if that's somehow blacklisted you, then, well, I don't know how the fuck that happened. How are you blacklisted? Your shit right out. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's over!
It's just like, holy shit.
I'm a fucking devil super chatted $5. I'm putting money on the trailer coming out on the 6th or the 7th. I have a feeling it's going to let a lot of people down too. All this hype for slop.
Well, there's really no hype. I mean, I don't see the hype in here. I mean, the normies are hyped, but they haven't even played any. They don't play Rockstar Games. They play GTA Online and maybe a little bit of Red Dead 2, and that's about the extent. Well, that's fake Rockstar fan stuff right there. We can look at the Google Trends, and this is the link is in the description if you don't believe me. Okay, the Google Trends. I mean, that's what it looks like. Okay, if you type in GTA 6 on Google Trends, this is a downward spiral. Literally, look at the last bit of that chart. It is a downward spiral. So, you know, yes, they do need to do a countdown. You can't just shadow drop this trailer. You can't. There needs to be a countdown. There needs to be a date set in stone. There needs to be a logo change, and it needs to happen tomorrow. Because tomorrow is December. We don't need to keep waiting for this crap. The 3 technical directors are gone. They've been there since GTA 3. I mean, it's just ridiculous. How can you think that doesn't happen? Adam Fowler is gone, but you guys don't care about him, do you? Well, you should. Because he worked on all the GTAs, even in GTA 5. And, well, I would love... Who's going to substitute those technical directors? Well, I hope they have someone just as good. Because... if LeBron James gets injured, who are you going to substitute LeBron James with? Hopefully someone on the same level. Now, no one can be on the same level as LeBron James, but you have to have a substitute. You know, if Tom Brady gets injured, who's going to throw the football? That's what I'm saying. So, with the talent gone, they shouldn't shadow drop it. They shouldn't shadow drop it. Oh, Lord. The 6th of December. Okay, then do a countdown tomorrow. Get this thing officially on the road so we can go and get excited for the 6th of December. No, they said early December. Sam Hauser said early December. That's not a rumor. That's not. It literally says early December. I don't care. It says early December. There's a game called Ends. It's set in London. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Guys, let's not talk about other people in the chat, please. Keep it on track, thank you. Jeez. Like, why are you guys so obsessed with people you don't know? It is such a weird thing in here. Like, you guys meet someone for the first time. Like, bro! You could tell some of these people have never been outside in the Bay. It's like, see, some of these people I go into the city with, and they're talking to, like, random strangers and shit, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, now you've gotten yourself into a pickle. Because they're going to want something from you. Oh, I'm being nice. No, no, no. You have to turn the nice off in the city. I'm sorry. It's like, how naive can we get? Oh, let's come to the big city and talk to strangers on the street. Oh, I wonder what they... No one talks to each other on the street in the city. That's when someone comes up to you and talks to you on the street, it's a big red flag. I don't care what city you're in. If you are being approached on the street in a city, it is a huge red flag. Stranger danger, okay? So there's the tip right there. If you are being approached in a city, I've been to multiple cities, if you're being approached in a city, usually they want something from you. And if you give them something, it's not enough. So now you're in a pickle where they're going to hustle you even further. Ignore, move. Don't react, don't respond, okay? I know that's not what some people, oh, I'm a nice guy. And no, you're a stupid idiot. You need to get smartened up to the streets, okay? Jesus. No one talks to each other in the city. No one. I've never seen it before. I'm serious. Never seen it before. I'm not saying if you know someone or you're in a group with friends. I'm talking about if you're just walking on the streets. If someone starts talking to you in the city, it's usually not a good thing. Oh, that's just your fucking impression, Michael. You're just a fucking asshole. No, I'm not. But sitting around being nice ain't going to get you too far on the streets, I'll tell you that, because your wallet's going to be emptied. So, you know, when they come up to me and they say, hey, what camera do you have? Yeah, no one does that. That's weird. See you later, buddy. What brand is your camera, man? I was looking about getting one of them cameras. Yeah, I bet you were. Like, hey, he's setting me up for the distraction so the guy can come behind and fucking take it out of my hand. Like, cringe as shit. So obvious. Like, get better bait, dude. Is that a Sony? Because I know Sonys are expensive. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Holy shit. Like, no one asks that. Literally. When is the trailer dropping? I'm fucking done with this shit, bro. I cannot sit out here tomorrow and if there's no news from Rockstar, I mean, bro, I'm just going to have to stop
It's
talking
over.
Because there's nothing to say. You guys don't care. You guys are saying Tez 2 is lying.
Stain super chatted
What?
€5. Imagine believing this Tez 2 loser, fake Rockstar fans. I hope GTA 6 is woke and I hope Lucia gets hot for trans rights to filter these losers out, men holding hands, clinking
Okay, so
beer mugs.
you don't. So you're saying you don't want the you don't want the trailer to come out? Well, then you guys might be fake Rockstar fans. So you're saying you don't want the trailer to come out potentially within the next 5 days. That's what you're saying. Bro, I want this to come out and we could just look at it and say, is Rockstar still the same Rockstar? Can they still deliver? Is this going to go above and beyond expectations? We've waited 10 years for this. We've waited 10 years. And some people didn't make it. And, you know, it's a testament to how fucking, terrible modern gaming is. It takes 10 years, 15 years for one game to come out. I mean, that is ridiculous. Imagine if movies took that long. They don't take that long. Some movies take a little bit longer, the big superhero movies, but typically they're thrown out within, 2 or 3 years at max? I mean, obviously Avatar's the exception. That's 10 years right there, but that's James Cameron. That's a totally different beast. I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was shooting in 2018. It released in 2019, you know? And I think Quentin Tarantino only works with one camera, so it slows things down a lot. From what I remember seeing from the behind-the-scenes videos and stuff, he's only working with one camera, so, if they want to get a different angle, well, I'm assuming they're going to have to get a different take and reposition the camera, reposition the lights, and it's like, yeah, that. Whereas opposed to having a second camera on the scene, it's like, boom, you already have the second angle. There you go. So movies don't take 10 years. They don't take 5 years, typically. Horror movies horror movies are made within the same fucking year, some of them. So gaming is ridiculous. You wait 10 years for one video game these days, and it's like this industry is absolute. Like, why are you waiting so long? Bro, develop an AI system to supplement development or something. Like, fuck me. Why are we waiting so long? We didn't wait this long before in the past. GTA 3 to Vice City, that was like 2 or 3 years at max. And then at Vice City to San Andreas, 3 or 4 years? And then it gets longer. And, Vice City to GTA 4 years. That's 4 years. I mean, that's better than fucking 10. We waited 10 years for this, and you're telling me you don't want to see the trailer? You're telling me you're fine with the 1-minute trailer? Hell, I want to see a 20-minute trailer. Show us everything about the whole game. Fuck it. I don't even want to play the game. Hong Sang-soo makes 4 films a year. Well, look at the Beatles, bro. I mean, look at the fucking Beatles, bro. They made an album every fucking year within 8 years, 10 years of their existence. That is insane. That is and they're all classics. I mean, what the fuck? Literally every year there was a new Beatles record from 1960 whatever to 1970. What the fuck? Workaholics. So now all of a sudden that takes, now it takes 2 years to record an album. Why? Jack White did it in 3 days. Shouldn't take you that long. No excuses. Oh, COVID, by the way. Yeah, because these studios are woke. They want you to wear the mask at the studio still, and Beatles made 6 albums in 3 years. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude. Well, and they're all classics, too. I mean, I can't think of one Beatles album that's actually trash. Beatles did over 200 live shows in Germany? Really? I didn't know about that. I know they stopped touring because they couldn't, the technology wasn't there. I don't think they could even hear the instruments or some shit. It was just too overbearing back then. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the Beatles stuff. Like, you guys care. No, you guys don't. There's only like one Beatles fan in here. Uncharted 2 came out 2 years after Uncharted 1. Arkham City came out 2 years after Asylum. A lot of gamers back then came out 2 to 3 years after development. Okay, but things have changed. Now it's 10 years. Pretty much. Or 8 or 9. Look at Red Dead Redemption 2. That took 8 years. That's not for 8 years. I'm sorry, but outside of graphics, I was expecting more. For 8 years, I was expecting more. I mean, even The Last of Us 2, if you really want to start nitpicking for the time that it took to come out, yeah, maybe there should have been a little bit more there with the gameplay. Because some of the animations in The Last of Us 2, especially when you're crouching, and this is all Naughty Dog games, it just looks weird. Like when you're crouching and moving around, like it's like, is that really what it looks like? It just looks a little off. What changed? I don't know. Gaming got too big, and now they have to make online stuff. They have to make all the accessibility options. They have to do the ray tracing stuff, do the DLSS stuff. They have to develop for how many consoles now? Series S and Series X. So there's a bottleneck there. All the PS4s are the same, or PS5s are the same. So if everything were just on PS5, there wouldn't be, there's no difference on what PS5 model you buy. It's all the same. Disc or not, old fat version or slim version, it's all the same. There's no different PS5 model. It's literally all the same no matter what you get. Whereas Xbox, if you get the Series S, it's very different. So, I mean, did Xbox hold back gaming? Maybe. Oh man. No, Zelda's not going to win. Guys, the Game Awards is an internet darling show, and as such, the internet darling game is going to win. It's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is winning game of the year. That's an internet darling game. And quite frankly, I would have played more Baldur's Gate 3 if the combat were like Witcher 3, kind of basic, or if there was a mode to play it like that, but I'm not doing that turn-based slop. Nope, not doing it. It takes 40 minutes for one battle. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's boring, way too hard. I'm not doing turn-based. If they can make Baldur's Gate 4 in real-time combat, yeah, there would be something there, absolutely. Because you do have freedom and you know, but I'm not doing turn-based combat. That is not my thing. I'm not doing turn-based combat. I don't care. I don't care if Final Fantasy still has it. I don't play those games. I don't play Final Fantasy because it's never the Final Fantasy. How many Final Fantasy games are there? 20? Clearly, it was never the Final Fantasy. Now, people's expectations are through the roof, and it will never live up to what? Exactly. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People need to lower expectations with GTA 6 because now that there is a 10-year gap, they put themselves between a rock and a hard place, and now people expect 10 years of advancements. They're expecting this chat GPT shit to be in the game. They're expecting all, and it's like, no, the game isn't going to be like that. Look at Red Dead 2, look at that as a foundation, and say, well, sprinkle in a few improvements here and there and call it a day. But, you know, if we get anything more than that, then I'll be shocked and blown away. But I'm basically looking at Red Dead 2 as the foundation for GTA 6, which will blow most people away, and it will be more detailed than most GTA games that have come before it. But it's not going to be that surprising if that's all they're going to do. Because this game when you really think about it, this game needs a gimmick. And maybe it does have one. We just don't know about it. But what did we have in GTA 4? We had 3 playable characters. You could switch in between them on the fly with the technical limitations of that hardware. Great. Okay. GTA 4 was the first GTA game to enter the HD era, and with the physics and all of that stuff. San Andreas was, you know, the culmination of all of those old school PS2 games coming together. 3, Vice City, San Andreas, all of the improvements and things. So what are we getting this time around? Lucia and Jason, Bonnie and Clyde, Modern Tale. Okay. What's the gimmick here? You can't just make another GTA game with a 10-year gap and say, well, it's GTA. It doesn't need to have a new innovative feature. No. This has to break the mold somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it, but this has to break the mold. And I'm hoping we can get a glimpse of that in the trailer. Show me something to really get truly excited about. Maybe the NPCs are on schedules. All right, I'm there day one. You know, I mean, you got to show me something. Because just doing another GTA game, okay, there has to be something more to that, in my opinion, especially with the 10-year gap. There has to be something more, whether it's a gameplay thing or there has to be something more to this. It cannot just be another GTA game because the other games weren't just GTA games. They've always brought something new to the table. Now, Red Dead 2, you could argue, what did that bring new to the table? Well, what did Red Dead Redemption 2 bring new to the table? Well, you can drive the train. That's not in the first game. But, I mean, in terms of major things, there's nothing new in Red Dead 2. It's just the same game. It's better and worse than the first game. Better graphics, worse in a lot of other areas. So what did Red Dead Redemption 2 bring new to the table? It just basically was an evolution of the first game that emphasized the narrative and the graphics and put everything else kind of on the back burner. Well, you can go fishing. Cool. Why would I want to go fish? Oh, you can go hunt. Why would I want to go hunt? What's the incentive? To role play? There's literally nothing new in Red Dead 2, and that's what is kind of concerning for GTA 6. Okay, but I'm talking about a major gameplay mechanic. Look at GTA 5. What was the major gameplay mechanic there? Three playable protagonists, and you could seamlessly, intuitively switch in between them on the fly. That's actually pretty revolutionary, especially considering the technology that it was made for. Okay, what was GTA 4's big thing? Well, it was the first one to bring it to the HD era and, have these lifelike physics. Cool. So what is the gimmick here for GTA 6? You have Bonnie and Clyde, modern-day tale, Lucia and Jason in Florida. Okay. Well, there's going to have to be something a little bit more because it ain't going to be worth the 10-year wait. So either something to do with the online meets single player, or I just don't know. Okay, so everyone is thinking that the trailer is coming within. It seems like some people are saying that there's more insiders saying that this is coming within the next 5 days. Well, that's great. I'm tired of waiting. So if the trailer comes out tomorrow, we will be covering it, and I will not be watching it before we go live. So you will get my raw reaction, and I'm not going to look at the chat. In fact, I'll have the chat turned off so I don't get spoiled. And we will break in and react to the trailer live if it drops tomorrow. If it doesn't drop tomorrow and there's a countdown, then we'll see if we can have a bigger show. But I have to know when the trailer's dropping to do the bigger show, because if Rockstar's not going to let us know when the trailer's coming, then there's no way to know when the trailer's coming. Okay, look, if the water looks and behaves that realistically, then yes, that will be a That's not a gameplay mechanic, though. That's a detail. I'm talking about a gameplay mechanic. Do the NPCs cut grass? Do they have yard sales? You laugh now, but when those are in the game, you guys are going to start praising that shit. Like, oh, I laughed at Michael. I made fun of Michael because he's autistic with them details. And it's like, well, no, maybe Rockstar is. You don't want a more realistic open world? Well, then you're a loser. They should have yard sales. Oh, you know what? I just thought of it. I know the big gameplay mechanic. We're talking hurricanes. Yeah. Nope, it's going to be in the game. In fact, I think the trailer might showcase that. Maybe if Jason and Lucia, that's how they meet. There's a hurricane and they lose everything. There's going to be hurricanes in this game. What do you mean, homie? It's
the
Florida.
Real Michael Myers super chatted $9.99.
Let's get it.
Trailer will not drop December 1st, and Terry's a small, very small chance it could be shown and Game Awards that would suck balls.
No,
I say by the 5th, 7th, and the end better not just say coming soon or even
I'm done
flip.
waiting for this shit. Like, please, I just need to know if this is the future of gaming. That's really what I'm looking for right here. This is it. Like, I don't even need to play the game. I can tell from the trailer if this is going to be the future of gaming or not. So we don't need to wait until 2024. Within the next 5 days, potentially, we will know if this is Rockstar Games and Rockstar Games at its best, and it goes above and beyond expectations within the 10-year gap. Because no one else is going to push the medium forward, but Rockstar is a different company now. So there's a lot of questions in the air. There's a lot of what-ifs. There's a lot of, well, maybe this won't be good. There's just a lot of stuff at play here. Okay, yes, the Hurricanes have been rumored to be in the game. But if it's just okay, you can't have a hurricane come through the game and not have it impact some of the world. That's ridiculous. See, that's going to ruin my immersion. If there's a hurricane coming through and they treat it like a real hurricane and they're dynamic, and then you're going to have things impacted in the game world. You can't just have hurricanes come through and everything's just fine. That's ridiculous. So in my opinion, the weather system, since it's Florida, they can really go into the hurricane stuff and do something interesting with that. I mean, what else could you do? Maybe the town does, we did hear that rumor a few years ago about it's going to have a Fortnite-like map and it's going to evolve over time. Well, maybe that plays in with the hurricane stuff. Maybe there's hurricanes within the storyline and they jump between different timelines or some stupid shit. I don't know, dude. Okay? I don't know. But you have to have a gimmick. You can't just say this is another GTA and, it's a little bit more detailed than 5. It's a little bit more detailed than Red Dead 2. Is that really enough for a 10-year wait? No, it's not. When the hurricane comes through, we need to get the construction workers out to rebuild the fucking house. That's what I'm looking for. I'm done. I'm done. You guys don't want detail. You don't want immersion. But then you play these RP games, and you role-play in these fantasy games and all this other bullshit. Hypocritical. Why does the trailer have to be here tomorrow? Because they said early December. So you want to wait? You want to wait longer? You know what? Let's just get you out of here, fake fan. You want to wait longer for the trailer? Why? Then you're not excited for this. You want to wait longer. Why do you want to wait longer? It's like you guys don't want to see the trailer because you know a disappointment is incoming. You know that Dan Houser leaving. You know that Michael Unsworth leaving. You know that Laszlo Jones leaving. You know that Adam Fowler leaving. You know that all of that is going to have an impact, and you don't want to see the new Rockstar because you know it's going to be woke. But you know what? You love the wokeness, okay? You love it. I'm done. I mean, I'm done. I'm done with these fake people in here. Just admit it. You are going to play the game for Lucia, okay? That's it. It's the first game with the female protagonist. You guys are down bad in here. Oh, I don't want the trailer to release tomorrow, Michael. Well, then fuck off. I've been talking about this for 3 weeks out here straight, and there's been no info. We don't even know what the game is called. We don't even know what the game is called.
It's over.
Please don't.
Snacks Bar Super chatted $6.66. Talk about Rockstar acquiring the RP servers. GTA 6 Online will be something new and RP related.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've already said this, and this was my big prediction for GTA 6. The role-playing elements are natively going to be baked into the game. So when you play it on PS5 or Series X or Series S or whatever, they're going to have the role-playing elements baked right in with the game. If they don't, then the game's then I don't know why they made the game. I really, truly believe that. I really, truly believe, and that would suck for the single-player audience because, well, then there wouldn't be that much there for the single-player players outside of the story of Lucia and Jason and, that. But the role-playing elements are going to have to be natively baked into the online experience day one, absolutely. I mean, they were already trying to do that anyway, and the modders just took it a step further and said, okay, well, we can get an apartment, we can get a garage, we can get, this, that, and the third. Well, all of that's going to have to be baked into the online because they know this is going to last another 15 years. There will not be a GTA 7. And if there is going to be one, well, we probably, who knows? I mean, that's another 20 years in the oven for that shit. So this is they're making this time around with a better understanding of the roadmap here, knowing the success of GTA Online and taking it even to the next level. Hey, Fable, you want to call back in, buddy? You want to call back in? We're still live. You can see the battery on the screen. How much battery do we have? Shit, we're still at 47 out here, 47%. Getting a little cold, but sun's going to go down here. You want to call back in, Fable, or You don't have time. Let's stop talking about other people in the chat. Thank you. Stop having parasocial relationships with internet strangers. You don't do that in real life. Why would you do it on the internet? Jeez. You know, if you meet someone on the street and they say, "Hey, I'm your best friend," they're nice to you, like, are you automatically going to bond with that person? Well, you must be down a little bit bad. You probably walk right into the Scientology building. Knowing you. Holy shit, Rick Ross is back, baby. Holy shit, Rick Ross is back. Let's get it. Rick Ross is back, baby. We haven't seen him since the Resident Evil 4 remake days. That's what we're talking about. Rick Ross is back in the building, baby. Rick Ross is back in the building. Let's get it. Oh, Fable wants to call. Let's get Fable back on the line. He got done with whatever he was doing. So let's see if we can get Fable back up on the line here. Why is the audio doing that again? Let's see if we can get Fable back up on the line here. Here we go. We're going to get Fable back up on the line here. Check, check, check. Okay. That's not Fable. Okay. Well, we're waiting for Fable to call in here. No one cares if you're leaving, buddy. We didn't ask for your departure. That's not Fable. Hello? Hello?
Yo, my man.
What do you mean? Where you been,
bro? I had to go earlier.
What you mean, homie?
Yeah, I had to go, bro. Money was calling, bro. We gotta get the money in too, bro.
Oh my God, my microphone is broken through.
Hello.
I can't turn it up now. Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
No, I can hear you, but that's the best we can do on the audio here. Things are broken.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Man, it's getting crazy over here. I've been kind of watching it on the side too.
Oh, really? Well, I mean,
Yeah,
in 24 hours,
I
everything could change. I mean, at the very least, we could be getting a countdown, and quite frankly, that's better than nothing at this point.
Bro, I'm telling you, look, tomorrow morning, even if there's no countdown, it's still not over. You gotta trust the process, bro.
Well, I've been waiting for 3 weeks out here.
I know, bro. I mean, I've been waiting for my entire life almost. I'm like,
oh, come on, dude.
All right, where do we start? Let's go. Let's discuss. What do you think, man? Okay, so what are you first? You know how you were talking about the gameplay mechanic and everything, like the new thing that they rolled out?
Yeah.
You know how you said GTA 5 has 3 characters and all that?
Yeah.
Like, what would you like to see from GTA 6?
Well, I mean, I think they could do something with the hurricane stuff. I mean, what do you think the gameplay? What do you think the gameplay gimmick is going to be this time around? You know, you had 3 playable characters in GTA 5. I mean, now you have 2, so that is less.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a bigger map, obviously, a more detailed map, I'm sure. But I mean, what is the big thing this time around? Maybe outside of the online aspects, what could they do? I mean.
Man, that's the thing. I think we just gotta wait and see, bro, because it's gonna be that unexpected.
Dude.
Imagine, I don't want to cap, you know?
Shut
like, I don't want to.
Oh, you're such a shill.
Dude, but I trust it, man. And every single one of these frauds hating on Rockstar don't know what's coming, bro. You guys do not know what's coming, bro. And I stand on that.
Well, I hope. Well, that's the thing. When the trailer does come out, I'm not watching it. I mean, I am going to watch it, but I'm not going to watch it before we go live on the air, and I'm going to have the chat turned off so they don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Because I need to react to this realistically without having someone else's opinion on the screen anywhere.
Dude, it's going to be so historical, dude.
Oh, come on, buddy. You know, this is Rockstar's dead. What you mean, homie?
No, bro. Rockstar's alive than ever, bro. And I'm about to platinum GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, bro.
Oh,
I'm like
Lord.
very close. I'm about to platinum them, bro. Like I've been playing for like the past 2 months. getting ready for this.
Those
shit,
games
dude.
are old. I mean, jeez, you're still playing them boomer games?
Yeah, but they're old. But guess what? Still to this day, every single one of these fraud companies are trying to be like Rockstar so bad, and they just can't hit that home run.
Name one company. They don't even make
All
these
of
games
them.
anymore. Name one company.
For example, CD Projekt Red with their Cyberpunk.
Oh,
I
that
can't
ain't
believe at
that,
one
ain't,
point,
bro.
bro,
That is
all of
that's
these frauds. Bro, at one point they were making memes saying that GTA 5 is like this old, like little, like disoriented, like brother and shit. And then here's this like new breed of cyberpunk and all that. Like, get a fucking life.
Well,
bro.
I mean, if
Pathetic.
they promised the original game that was, if they made that game that they originally promised, I think it would have been at least somewhat more interesting. But yeah, we didn't get anything like that, and we never will.
Yeah, because they tried to be like Rockstar too much, and it just couldn't hit that home run, and that goes to show.
Well,
Like,
it's
learn
a
your
story
place,
game. It's
bro,
a story
you
game.
know?
It's a story game with a I'm done with that crap. With the movie set, I'm done with that crap. There's so many games that do that crap. It's like, here's an open world, but there's nothing to really do in it that's all that exciting. There's nothing ever like evolving or changing depending on your actions within the story or what have you. It's just like, here's this movie set. It's serving the story. We have these interiors, but they're locked off for the story. It's like literally an insult to my. It's like going to a movie set and saying, okay, they built this facade so that they can shoot the exteriors, and then they have this soundstage over here. It's literally the same fucking thing.
I don't know, bro. Cause okay, look. First of all, this is what I'm trying to like say right now. Think about it.
Well, you sound
What
down
if-
bad because
you
you
know how
know
you were
this is
talking
the
about
end.
the-
This is the end of Rockstar. It's over.
No. What do you mean, bro? Like, it's the calm before the storm. I'm ready, bro.
Oh, man.
You gotta be ready. I got nothing more to say like that, bro.
Oh, I got
I'm
plenty.
sick
I
of
mean, bro.
disappointed
I mean, these
Rockstar.
NPCs need to be on schedules. They need to cut their own grass, mow the yard. I mean, Florida, they got big tractors down there, right? And there's just going to have to be a lot here. I mean,
So you know how you were talking about the gimmick, right? So imagine the first time they introduced like you can interact with the cutscene. Imagine that. You get what I mean? Like there's like a couple different instances where you could lead that.
oh, that sounds terrible. What do you mean, bro? Well, you
What
could
do you mean, bro?
already do that in
Imagine
GTA
interacting
4.
with the
No, in
cutscene,
GTA 4 you could do that.
Yeah, but this time better. Like I feel like they kind of tested that out with the optional missions in Red Dead 2.
Oh.
You know how you could pick which path you want to go through? Like
No, I don't.
by holding X or
I only beat
whatever.
that game once, and
No,
I died
no.
3 times so I could skip to the next checkpoint because
By the
it
way,
was
you're
a
tripping,
snooze.
Bro, saying that Red Dead 2 is bad is such a contrarian
Okay,
take.
how is that a
That's just for
bro?
the
I
views.
made
That's
videos in
literally for the
2018 before
views,
anyone
bro.
found the channel. Before any of you guys found the channel, I made videos about the game in 2018 before any of you guys found the channel. So it's not fucking bait. But you guys think it is. Oh, it's bait. He's just trying to piss someone off. And it's like, no, I have videos from 2018 talking about the faults of Red Dead 2. But no one wants to listen. My intelligence was insulted. Whatever intelligence is left up here, it was insulted because they're not building the house. So don't put that in front of me because now it's a clown show. They're not building the house. It's fake.
Mike,
Now,
you're
if
baiting.
when I see construction workers
Mike,
down in
you're
there
baiting.
in Vice City, they need to be building the building, and it needs to be through the in-game clock, not the story progression. The in-game clock.
Well,
If the
they
game is
kinda
not on
show
that level, then
through
it's
Red Dead
trash.
2. They kind of show that through Red Dead 2.
Yeah, but only when you go through the storyline, though. It's fake.
How? Bro, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not saying anything because I'm trying to put it together right now, bro. I'm trying to literally analyze what you're saying right now, bro.
Well,
Like,
I'm talking about
move.
the house in Strawberry. You know what I'm talking about? You come in there down in the south end of Strawberry, and they're building the house.
Okay.
If you wait there and progress the in-game clock, not the story, but the in-game clock, nothing ever gets built. It is literally fake.
But why do you want that, bro? There's no point to that.
Because
Bro, that's trash.
No,
bro.
no.
You know what I mean? Bro, there's no content like that. You're not going to see anything.
well, that's what we need for
Like the
GTA 6,
story.
buddy.
Bro, that means players like you are not even going to do missions. They're just going to do fuck all, right? Like, they're just going to go run around.
Because the missions
And
are
expect
trash.
things to
Arthur
happen.
Morgan is
That's even
broke.
worse, bro.
He talks like he's from 2018.
Hey
Hey there, mister. I'm going to sit on the fence on this one.
It's over, bro. I don't know.
So you're saying you want more fake shit in the game?
No. Bro, how do you think GTA... Bro, coming from Red Dead 2, how do you think GTA 6 is going to be... So you're saying it's going to be less than Red Dead 2?
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's just bring this
time.
back. Let's just get a little bit more simplistic here. The paramedics. You look at the paramedics in the GTA games. How do you evolve the paramedics? They come out to save an NPC that's down bad. What is the next step for that whole sequence for the paramedics, for example? You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking. Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so what is the next step? Let's say we're in charge. Sam Hauser says, "Hey, come on board. We need some creative help." What do we say for GTA 6 with the paramedics?
Remember what I told you, bro. They're gonna come down with that stretcher. They're gonna put him on. Before that, they're gonna try hitting him with a defibrillator. And then even if you shoot that little like cube that they have next to them, they're gonna get all in shock.
Okay, now but
It's gonna be that deep.
so
Like, how else can
they get the
with
stretcher
many
they
different
get the stretcher out. They put the NPC on the stretcher. They put the NPC in the ambulance. Does it end there, or do they take them to the actual hospital?
Well, bro, how
You said the technical flesh. You said the technical flesh. You said 10 years in the making. I need the NPCs to go to the hospital.
Okay, then. Okay, all right. Then let me tell you like this.
This is a $1 billion game.
How much space are you expecting for this game to take on your console? Like, how much space are you? How many gigabytes do you think is going to be in the first place?
It doesn't matter. If the game can deliver that, I'll delete every game. I don't care if it's 1 terabyte in space.
That's true. You know how like Call of Duty is having like 350 gigabytes for one game?
That's why I didn't
Fucking
update it to play the
pathetic,
zombies.
bro.
It was a 100 gig update. I said, this is an insult to my intelligence. I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if they could easily, deliver that many gigabytes to one game, I'll easily have.
Okay, but let me ask you this: they've already done. Let me ask you this: this is mind blowing. You want to talk about how the pyramids were built in ancient Egypt? Think about this: Rockstar, 2013. No. They put out GTA 5, but GTA 5 is running on PS3 and Xbox 360. 360 came out in 2005, so you're talking 2005 hardware, and you're talking PS3 that came out in 2006, I believe. And look at that game. Michael Trevor Franklin. What are they all doing in the world? When you switch, they are doing something, and you can go and find them in the world. They don't disappear, bro. So they've already done what I'm thinking. But now they need to take that on a mass level and apply that to every NPC.
Well, shit, bro. Knowing Rockstar, they just might, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You see, $1 billion, the biggest game in all of entertainment. This is it.
Bro, I honestly can't. Exactly. See what you're just describing to me, bro? This comes down to something that's a 2013 product, and that's that next level. So after all these years, you think GTA 6 is going to be less and nothing even more? You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
Well, we don't want an evolution. And not only that, this is the first game with the SSD developed in mind. That is massive, and no one is talking about that. No one is talking about that unless this is on PS4. No one is talking about that. And we have never seen Rockstar Games with the SSD. That is actually crazy.
Dude, if you look at GTA 5 and what it was built off of,
it's literally running on 512 megabytes of RAM, 2005. Guys, the 360 doesn't get better through the internet. Like the hardware stays the same as it was in 2005. And yet you have 3 playable protagonists in GTA 5. All that shit works. And it's like, holy fucking shit. They were able to do that on 2005 hardware.
I mean, if you really do think about it, come on, man. Exactly. And look at what they do with San Andreas, bro. That's even more ancient tech, and that was the highest selling PS2 game of all time, rightfully so. Because it was just that good. It was that next level. So when you put all of that together, by the way, I really don't buy that whole bullshit like, oh, Dan Houser left and all that. That's just bad take, bro.
What are you
That's
talking
terrible.
about? What do you mean?
Yeah, bro.
How is that a bad
that's
take? You sound down bad because you know this is the end of Rockstar Games. You know it's going to be
No,
a terrible, terrible
no,
trailer.
bro.
No release date.
Imagine.
You're going to be left in the dark yet again, and it'll be go time to play Fortnite or some other game because this shit ain't coming out anytime soon. You know that, right?
Fortnite, right? Fortnite,
Okay,
by the way.
buddy.
Happy Halloween, by the way. Happy
Oh,
Halloween.
that was bad, bro. That was bad.
Oh,
Imagine if
that
it still
was
said that.
classic.
That was bad.
I would do it. I would actually shill it even harder if it said
Okay.
Happy Halloween still. I'd be like, oh shit, this is where things are really at a slow turn right now because they're getting that much ready. You know, like they're trying to pump it in that much further.
Well, and not only that, but just
And-
the little details. I mean, why can't you put the seatbelt on? Like, I'm not asking for pure realism.
Dude,
No, it should be.
They're gonna have-
It should be like the helmet in GTA 4. In GTA 4, you don't have to put the helmet on if you just go immediately. But if you wait for the animation to play out, he'll put the helmet on, and I think that impacts health. I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't. But it's still sort of like a nice little immersive thing. Now, if you get into a car as Jason or Lucia, you should be able to wait just a split second or so for the animation to play out where they put the seatbelt on, so that way it prevents them from flying out of the windshield. See, that's the shit that needs to be in this game. It's not pure realistic.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
that's a good take.
And
I can't lie, bro. Yeah.
exactly.
That's supposed
I
to
should be working at
like that,
Rockstar,
bro.
but
No,
they
100%.
blocked me. I mean, the woke Snowflake devs blocked me. I said Red Dead 2 wasn't detailed, and I showed it, and then they got mad. I showed them not hammering in the nails in the wood, and I thought, well, this is just this is a clown show, and whatever did.
By the way, what do you think about the gore system? Do you think they're gonna do something like Red Dead 2?
Hell
GTA
no!
6, or-
Hell no! Hell no!
Why not, bro?
Because
What's the difference,
Red
bro?
Dead,
They're people at the end of the
Red
day,
Dead,
bro.
you can't. No. You can't have decapitation in GTA 6. That's a violent thing.
No, bro, I guarantee you,
murder
you're gonna see
simula-
somebody
no.
getting chainsawed in front of you, bro. They're gonna give you a
No.
chainsaw, and then they're gonna tell you to
No.
split somebody in half. from the noggin to the toes, bro.
You're crazy.
Just straight
You're
slice,
insane.
bro. Like, yeah, dude,
No.
I'm telling you, man.
It ain't gonna
Because
happen.
nowadays everything's so edgy. Like, what's the difference, bro? It's like, and if you think about it, man, all of these, like, even Call of Duty had torture in it, like, and that's relatively new, bro. I'm not talking about the new ones, but I mean the ones that were kind of in the present day, bro. They literally had torture. Bro, GTA 5 made you like crack somebody's like kneecap and pull
Yeah,
their teeth out and
was
waterboard them, bro.
Yeah.
Waterboarding, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? They literally did like terrorist tactics in a video game, bro. And you think they're gonna dumb it down? Opposite, bro. They're gonna.
Well,
have to
that
make
was
sure
10
it's
years ago. What are
really-
you talking about?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
bro. So
everything has
imagine now
changed.
they're
The
gonna
whole
have
company
to
has changed. The
up
frat boy
that.
culture is out. They're not punching down anymore.
Yeah, I know,
They
bro,
removed
but
NPCs that were
but
deemed controversial,
regardless,
yet they're still
let
punching
me
down
tell
on
you
other
this,
groups.
If it wasn't gonna be to that type of standard, bro, they wouldn't have even made a GTA 6 even today, bro. Because they know that they can pull that off. They're gonna do something even more like crazier than like straight up fucking torturing somebody in the game, bro.
Well,
Like, and it's gonna be like pretty much more. I predict the Scarface type of scene. I don't know if you've seen it or not. When Tony and his homie are going into that like little motel, and then it's gonna be something similar to that. They're gonna like pay homage, and I think Jason's gonna have like, this is what I'm predicting, like just a fan theory, you know, like Jason's gonna have like a best friend that you start off with. You're probably not gonna play as him, but he's gonna be like next to you, and then it's gonna be a deal gone bad. You're gonna see his homie getting chainsawed like in front of him. Like, and I'm pretty sure.
What's with the
like,
chainsaw
Rockstar always
stuff?
pays homage.
Why do you think there's
Bro,
going to be a
because that's so
chainsaw in
Vice
this?
City,
What are you
bro.
talking about?
Because that's so Vice City, bro.
That was
Only
20
Vice
years
City knows
ago.
how to deliver chainsaws, bro.
Okay.
And by the way, leaks even prove that. Like, leaks prove that there's a chainsaw in the game, bro.
It don't matter because when you, I mean, well, they said there's yard sales too, and I thought, wow, this is next level. They got the
Oh,
NPCs
shit,
doing
bro.
yard sales. You go up to a yard sale
Imagine-
and buy like a rare item, dude.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Like a rare collectible that's very rare to
That's
get
what
in
I'm
the game.
saying. It's like
But if you
I've
get
never
lucky
seen
enough,
that
you
in a
can,
game
like, buy
before.
it,
You know what I mean?
dude. Yeah, no, hell yeah, bro. That could be next fucking level, bro. And I'm pretty sure, dude, I'm telling you, all of these people are just doomers. They just like to see the negativity. That's all they do.
What do you
Like, you could
mean?
give them You could give them $1 billion, like bitches everywhere with a yacht, and then they'll still find something to complain because that's how miserable people are, bro.
What do you
People just hate
mean?
life, like in the core, like, and it's sad, but it's true. Like, you know, I don't hate life, bro. I fucking love life, bro. Life is good. And so people, I'm telling you, bro, people just can't handle a good life. You want
Well, you know,
because
it's easy
that
for
is
you
like,
to say you're out there in Malibu, California. I mean, what you mean, homie? You come out here in
bro,
40-degree
what do you
weather?
mean, bro? You think Malibu has sirens? Like, you just heard sirens out of my window, bro.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on,
Well,
bro.
I mean, yeah, you definitely ain't in Malibu. I mean, holy shit, you in Detroit, bro. What you mean?
Bro, I'm in fucking, I'm in Los Santos, bro. I'm in Chamberlain Hills, bro.
Holy fuck.
Where Franklin's
It's
at,
over.
bro. I mean, but shit, life is good, bro. I mean, shit, we're gonna get GTA 6 trailers soon, baby. What the fuck, bro? Come on, bro, get a grip. Like, come to a realization that it's about time. Like, we've been waiting 10 years for this, bro. It's like almost.
Well, and
okay,
people
not
are
10,
people
but
are
maybe
saying that it's not
7.
coming in the next 5 days. Like they've already left. They got mad because this guy. They said he's making shit up and stuff. And it's like, well, I don't know if he is or not. But I mean, I want to see this sooner than later. Like I'm done waiting.
Bro, look, that Tez2 guy isn't like a direct Rockstar insider because he would have been taken out like a long time ago already. But what he is though, he's a good data miner, you know? He knows how to look at the
Oh,
backlog.
Lord.
You know, he knows how to like look in the background and all that, I guess. That's what he just is good at. So I mean, plus it makes sense. Why do you think they're talking about all of this other shit besides GTA 6? Like they're talking about the definitive editions on Netflix, they're talking about the GTA Online because they're just trying to be like, okay, like here's this irrelevant shit that we've been working on, you know, like here's what's going on, because they know what's coming soon already, bro, and they already gave us the date where that DLC is gonna come out. It's like on the 12th, so as you said, it's definitely before that, and it's not gonna already seep into from the 11th to the 14th or whatever. It's definitely just. You know,
Well, they
already
have
come
the
to
trilogy coming to Netflix on the 14th as well.
Exactly. There we go. So,
And you know how many people? Hold on,
eyes-
that is actually massive. You know how many people are subscribed to Netflix that are like casual normies? Dude, that opens up the whole fucking. Like, I don't know how you play
Yeah,
games
bro,
on Netflix,
it
but
is
I mean, if you
huge.
can just play it from the
Yeah.
TV with a controller hooked up, I mean, holy shit, that opens up that's where every game should be then. It's like the subscriber base for Netflix has to be like at least 50, 100 million, if not more. Right?
And I guarantee you, so there's screenshots of this, the definitive edition on the Netflix, and some of the screenshots are even more like with fidelity-wise, and they kind of even look better than the older character models from the consoles and
Really?
stuff. So you could, yeah, dude, and you could already imagine that might be the real definitive way of playing, just so they could get that Netflix money in too, you know? Like if you truly wanna play those titles at its full thing, until like maybe months down later they do a patch on the consoles, but they'll probably keep the Netflix versions as the superior way to playing the games, like those titles. It'll be like via Netflix exclusively.
Okay, so you're saying
I'm honestly
you're saying the paramedics
Uh-huh.
they get the stretcher out, they put the NPC on the stretcher, and then they either take them to the hospital or they just despawn. What about the firefight? You know, what about the fire department? Because that's overlooked. I mean, they don't even. Hell, I don't even know if they do anything in GTA
Yeah.
5.
I also talking about the fire department. I also predict those old style, like the missions where the vigilante, paramedic, and fire truck. They're probably gonna come back, bro, and
Well, they should.
better than ever. Like,
Well, I'm just saying the
and-
firefighter response. I mean, I think I think that needs to be an overhaul because that is definitely like the most overlooked.
dude, can you imagine like you put something on fire and then they come in and one of the firefighters accidentally gets burned up and he like dies because the fire is like too hectic. Like,
Well,
and
here's
I'm
the thing with
honestly
this
thinking
crap.
about it's gonna take that
Right.
turn.
Well, they need
Yeah.
they need to stop breaking the script when that happens because usually when that happens, like the game just stops working and the NPC like they don't even get back in the fire truck or whatever, and it's just like, wow, this is the whole game broke. There needs to be. Well, it's just I don't know, dude.
No,
But they
I know
should get
what
the
you're
fire hose
expecting,
out
bro,
and I mean.
and I'm personally thinking, like, this much I can tell you is get ready for your expectations to be blown away, man. Like, they're gonna hit something that's so next level. This is my shield talking, and I stand by it. Like, I'm not even kidding with you, bro. There's gonna be that silver lining between looking at like nowadays standards. Who knows what's gonna happen years from now? Obviously, it's gonna advance even more. Like, imagine GTA 7. But as of right now, it's gonna be the most graphical fidelity game.
Oh, here we go.
like,
Here we go.
ever
They're
laid
saying
your eyes on, bro.
they're saying The Sims, but these are the same people that play RP. What are you doing in role playing? You're role playing. That's what everyone wants. That is the fantasy
Exactly.
game.
So
don't
what's the
sit there.
point? Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. These guys are losers, like absolute fucking losers.
Literally, bro. Like, make it make sense because they're cherry picking on what they want or not. Because first of all, bro, these people in your chat, like 90% of them are Rockstar fans. They haven't played a GTA title in their life, bro. They're not like they just don't have the capacity to finish a GTA title in the first place. Like 90% of them. And that's a cold hard fact. These guys all play multiplayer games and shit, bro.
Well, they're playing
Like-
the Suicide Squad this weekend. They want to see how terrible
Oh,
that is.
oh,
Dude, holy
man.
shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, I mean, I 100% all of these Rockstar titles, bro. I have platinums on almost all of them. Like, I'm dedicated. You can check the records, bro.
Okay, so
Like,
when you go to
shit.
when you go to the shop, I mean, you know, should they close the shop in front of you? I mean, the
Oh yeah, so look at Red Dead 2, bro.
They don't
Some
do that.
shops even closed, right?
Yeah,
And
but they don't do
did,
that.
bro. Some shops, dude. Red Dead 2 shops closed at nighttime.
yeah,
They
but
did
but
that.
here's the kicker. If I think I tested this, and maybe my game was bugged or something, I don't know. But if you stand there, and if you just stand there and wait for the shop to close, I think it closes, but like it kind of breaks the game.
Like, it closes and then it oh no, like it closes and then it draws out that little wait time. But this is how I think this new.
Okay, but the
event's come about
shopkeeper's just
is
standing there
there's
like a
gonna be
fucking statue, like Medusa just turned him to stone.
No, I mean you can't even go in the store. Like, you can't even see him.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. Like, I think that this new one, like in GTA.
Bro,
6, they'll
Shenmue did
probably
that
end up
on the
closing stores.
Dreamcast, bro.
There's no way, bro. You're shilling Shamu for over GTA.
Because it did something that these other games still can't do.
It's over.
Then maybe they should bring back loading screens and just start loading these games up in smaller chunks, and that way it's just more detailed.
Bro,
Because
talking about
obviously
loading
this
screens
open
is
world
gonna-
shit don't work.
Dude, it's gonna make Bethesda look so pathetic once this game comes out, and there's gonna be like hardly. Dude, by the way, if you look at GTA 5, there's really no loading screens, bro. By the way, 2013 game. Like, okay, sure, you swap. That's like your little maybe like 10-second refresh and stuff. But I think almost every single even mission, it's interactable with the gameplay. Meaning, you just walk in and then it starts. You know, and then as soon as you click X, you're right away. Like, obviously, it fast forwards to where the character model is, like after the cutscene. But there hardly isn't any cutscenes, bro. And something.
Hold on, they're saying
Like,
Herbert Moon leaves his store in Red Dead Redemption 1, Red Dead Redemption 2. The shop owners just stay there. Well, then it's a downgrade. Does Herbert
Like
Moon?
in
Does
Red Dead
Herbert
2,
Moon?
he just
Well,
leaves
hell,
and
we
then
should
everybody
have bought
stays
Red Dead Redemption 1 on the Switch, and we should have fucking brought it out here and tested it in real time. We might have to do that.
Oh, are you gonna play it, by the way, some of these days? You know what you should do? You should do like a little Rockstar run, like playing through Vice City.
Bro,
and all the
I've
good
been
stuff,
playing
you know?
these games. What are you talking about?
No, I've seen you play GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, but like,
Well, that's
you know, go a
those
little
are the
deeper,
only
bro.
games that. What do you mean? They don't have that many games.
Yeah, they do, bro. They got GTA 4, bro.
Yeah, we played that
Try to
too.
get Vice City Stories
played that
in,
too.
Liberty City Stories.
Oh, I didn't play the
San
story.
Andreas.
I never played those ones.
Hey, they're so underrated, bro. Those are actually like one of the most underrated titles. I think Manhunt is more like well known and talks about even over the stories games, because it came out in a very like weird time. You know, they had to shell out PSP ports and all that. Like, they had to make some PSP titles.
Yeah.
So they try to do it as fast as they can, and PSP didn't live up to that much expectation. I mean, it did stay around, but you know, leading into the Vita and stuff, like that much I know for sure. But it wasn't to that extent as it could have been. So it didn't really get the shine on it as it was supposed to, in my opinion. Unfortunately, because those titles were really good, bro. And I'm honestly even expecting this whole like GTA 6 is gonna be about the drug trade, bro. That's for sure. Like, there's no way that they're not gonna make it about the drug trade. GTA 5 was about heist. GTA 4 is about the immigrant lifestyle. You know, you come in and then you try to make something out of
Yep.
yourself. You know, and then but 6 is gonna be like two homeless people basically. And then
Okay, but
making
homeless, by the way.
like, yeah, bro,
Homeless,
they're
by
gonna
the
be
way.
homeless. They're gonna be like nobody.
Okay, so then
I'm
how do
telling you,
how do
out
they
of
start
all
how do
these
they start the
protagonists-
story? How do they start this? Oh Lord, she gets pregnant and you got to make a choice, or oh my God,
Oh,
this sounds like a
no,
Hallmark
no.
story. But what you mean, homie?
No way. No way, bro. Hey, by the way, imagine though that'll actually be next level in a way too, bro. Could you imagine like they take a Rockstar, like they take a Grand Theft Auto storyline to that
Well, that
direction?
might be the
They make you
controversial
feel
thing this time around.
parental? They make you parental? Can you imagine, like, as a psychologist, bro? Oh my goodness, bro. I mean, by the way, I'm sick and tired of parental games too, like The Last of Us slop and God of War slop, bro. Like, I'm tired of playing a dad, like, or this imaginary father figure. Like, I'd rather do that in real life, bro. Sooner or later, you know. I don't need to do that in a video game. That's kind of sad. They should honestly. I do kind of prefer the whole couple, like, duo though. Like, honestly, bro, that sounds like fucking hard, bro. It just sounds like it could deliver. Could you imagine? And then what type of story that they could deliver? Like, cause what's more betrayal than like your own like loved one
Yeah.
like betraying you? You know. So they could definitely make a lot of scenarios, dude. And it could be like in this next level. And bro, come on. Like, if you're doubting what GTA 6 is gonna be, come on, bro. Come on, come on.
Well, I mean, it's gonna have to hit the home run in a lot of areas, and I don't know if
So what do you think is not gonna like? What
well,
are you hoping that's
here's
not
the
in the
problem. Here's the
titles?
problem. If it's just like Red Dead 2 and it's copy and pasted Red Dead 2 stuff into GTA, that's going to be not enough for me. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just not going to be enough for me.
It won't be a direct copy and paste, but it's definitely gonna be.
But that'll be the that'll be the
big-time building
foundation. I mean,
ground.
this is Rage Engine 9. Apparently, Rage Engine 8 was Red Dead 2. So, well, we have an all new engine now. We have an
Dude,
SSD to play around
imagine
with. I mean,
that,
there's just
man.
a lot. This is this is it for me. I mean, this is the big test on whether or not Rockstar can still output and if they can save this industry that is just done. Really, honestly, and I'm hoping the trailer showcases things that are in the game and that are not fake, like they were in kind of the GTA 5 trailer, not exaggerated to the point where it's like, wow, this isn't even really like that in the game. I mean, with the hikers looking at the mountain as if they were going to hike it like that, you don't see that in the fucking game. They just all stand around or.
Yeah, but so think about it like this, man. Even when we saw that trailer, that was Rockstar in the days where they would just give us a trailer and then still have it in development.
Okay, I'm
Where
done.
this time I think it's different.
They are mad because they are saying that we should rather play The Sims because that's not what these games are. I don't.
Yeah, but they're missing the point of how they can have a better Grand Theft Auto, bro.
That's
It's
basically
not
what they're saying.
about
They're saying they
Sims.
so they're saying they're fine with just like the simpleton sort of skeleton, like okay, the paramedics come and they try to revive the NPC and that's it.
Yeah, and
So
then
they don't
they're
want
gonna be
they
the
don't want
same
improvements,
people-
is what they're saying. They're saying they don't want improvements
and
to
they're
that.
gonna be the same people to complain that Grand Theft Auto wasn't any different. Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't any different from the previous ones. You get what I mean? So there's no winning with those type of people, bro. You just can't win with those type of people. Once again, because all they do
But they
is
love
just
they
draw
love
in
they
and
love the
care about
immersiveness
negativity,
of Red
bro.
Dead 2, and then they bitch when people want like, oh, you want The Sims, you want simulations to play out within the game, and it's like, well, that's what you guys wanted with Starfield, right? Well, that shit don't happen. They walk around aimlessly. We've tested
Yeah, I
that
know.
out. These NPCs don't even have homes, and even if they do, they
In the
just
first
disappear.
place, bro, like everybody's forgetting that the entire core principle of what Grand Theft Auto is to try to mimic what the daily day is, bro. You know, and the reason why they couldn't do that is because they had to first excel and meet other expectations, and they were still in a playground of what they used to do before. Now bro, this has been like 7 years constantly in the cooking. Like these people breathe, eat, sleep, shit, Rockstar. They done it for fucking so many years, and to think that it's not gonna deliver, that's a contrarian take and it's bait. Pure blink simple. I'm not talking about you, just anybody else whoever's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be woke and stuff. Like, okay, bro, everything you consume in your life is woke. Like everything you do in your life is woke. There's no such true thing.
What do you mean,
Thing as
bro?
a base person, bro. You walk into work and you have to be woke, bro. You want to be a boss, you gotta be woke. Even everything is woke nowadays, bro. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as a fucking base, full, 100% person. You're not like Trump, bro. And even Trump is woke, bro. Like, give me a break.
What do you mean?
You know? Yeah, bro. Everything nowadays is woke, and people try to act cool and think like, oh, we're based in this. Like, yeah, right, bro. They're the same type of people that would get offended if you said something that would offend them, you know? But then that completely stand against what they are. But that's not the point, bro. That's really not the point. Point is
Okay, what
GTA
about the gasoline mechanic? I mean, we talked about the seatbelt thing. I think that could be simplified in the sense that if you wait, the animation plays out. If you don't, the seatbelt doesn't get put on, just like the motorcycle helmet in GTA 4 and 5. But what about the gas mechanic? I really think it needs to happen. Because what's the point of having the gas station? At this point, it's ridiculous to not have that. But I don't think it should be a thing where it should, that would be annoying during a mission where the car runs out of gas. I think that would be a troublesome thing. So you would have to make it where.
Well, no, because think about it like this. Then why weren't you prepared before going into a mission? Your ass should have.
It's like Days Gone. I mean, you have to fill up your motorcycle, and if you get stranded, I mean, I don't remember what happens. I think you have to walk, and it's like, well, fuck that shit. So you have to put enough gasoline in the motorcycle so that you prepare for the mission. Well, it's a survival game, but. I mean, okay, but Mafia 2 has the same mechanic, and Mafia 2.
But it's gonna be a game over whenever GTA does it, right?
Well,
See, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about you, like, just a general scope of how the discussions are going to play out. I guarantee you, bro, once they put gas in it, like, and stuff, which, by the way, that's a good idea. Why? Because it makes every single scenario almost more realistic. Like, because the entire game is about, like, Grand Theft. It's about cars going back and forth. So just imagine...
Why wouldn't you have to
every turn?
Now maybe for online they don't have that, but I think for the single player I think it would make sense. But for the online maybe not. I mean, well actually yeah, because if they're natively implementing the role play aspects and mechanics, then yeah, that would make sense to do that as well online. But like Mafia 2, I mean it takes a long fucking time. Someone claimed in here that GTA 5 has that ability. If you just that is not true. Unless there is a way to do it, but you have to.
What ability?
They're saying that gas runs out of the vehicles in GTA 5. Now, the only way that's possible is if you if you damage the vehicle.
No.
And it leaks.
I mean, yeah, but that's
so. I mean, so it's technically in there, but it's very half-ass.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about just going to the gas station, filling up the gas tank. It's not a full simulation. It's not a full simulation. When you go across the bridge in GTA 4, you got to pay the toll. That's not a simulator. Mm-hmm. It's just one of those little immersion things where it's like, okay, this is kind of cool. And if you don't pay the toll, then you get 3 stars.
Well, and I'm telling you, every Red Dead, every Grand Theft Auto I played before I did a mission that has like action, you got to make sure thing. I always want them prepped, bro. I don't use cheat codes in my Grand Theft Auto games.
Well, not initially.
That literally goes to show, like, these people don't go into, like, full-on gameplay, bro. These guys die 24/7, and they call it trash.
Well, it's just hypocritical because they said Red Dead Redemption 2 was so immersive. We love the slow snail pace of that game and the slow burn and all of this stuff. And, you actually see him skinning the animals and putting it up on the horse and all of that. And it's like, well, why wouldn't you want that in GTA? Why wouldn't you want some of those kind of mechanics to come over to GTA in terms of like, okay, now you have to fill up gas in your car? Is it, but Yes, it needs to be in there. It really does, because it's silly. It was in Mafia 2. It wasn't a problem in that game. So just make it where it takes a long time to fill up, or to run out of gas. I mean, or if you're in an electric car, you have to charge it.
By the way, and look at the horse dynamic, bro. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 1 horse wasn't the same as Red Dead 2 horses. Red Dead 2, you literally had to groom your horse, bro. You had to clean it up. You had to feed it.
Yeah, but you didn't really have to. I mean, it would still function, but yeah, but the game kind of wanted you to play it like that, because if you didn't, the horse would.
It's over.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yes.
It wouldn't level up even like
Exactly.
that.
Harry
You know,
Sorensen
interact
super
with it,
chatted
dude.
$5.
Yeah,
If they don't have invasive iguanas attacking
you think
people,
that they
then
did
the
that with
game is
horses, they're not going to
trash.
do that with cars? Of course they are, bro. That's going to be like another next level type of thing into the game.
Yeah.
Like addition.
Yeah.
You know? And people just aren't ready for it, I guess.
Well, I think the
can't handle
seatbelt
it.
thing definitely needs to be in the game. Not as a feature, but just as like the motorcycle helmet thing. You wait, he puts the motorcycle helmet on, it just looks cool, and but the seatbelt thing could prevent you from flying out of the windshield. That mechanic.
Flying out, yeah. And I think that's a very good idea, bro.
Well, we should work at Rockstar. Hell, we're the new Rockstar. What you mean? If these things are not in the game, then I mean, I'm not saying it's a total disaster, but it's like, well, these are the things that we would think would be the next step, evolution.
Yeah.
Okay, filling up gas seems like a bit too much. That's not true. It was in Mafia 2. No one had a problem with it in that game. It's literally in Mafia 2. Your cars can run out of gas in Mafia 2. It wasn't a problem. They removed it in Mafia 3.
Yeah, and why did they do that? Because casuals couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? It's over.
Well, that's why we can't have interesting and immersive gameplay experiences, because normies bitch about it. Like, oh, I don't want to roam around and have to fill up my fucking car.
We're lucky GTA 6 is going to be around, you know?
They should literally show that in the trailer. I literally want to see a gas station in the trailer, and they have NPCs filling up their gas. That will confirm it right then and there. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot there's a lot that they can confirm in the trailer.
What do you think about the health aspect this time around? I think they're going to go deeper into it, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the foundation of Red Dead Redemption 2, it's one of the most immersive games according to the people that love it. Okay, well then why wouldn't you take that over to GTA? Like in GTA 6, you can literally go prone. You can literally lay on the ground and crawl. That's never been done before in a GTA game. And if any of that shit comes to the final game, you are going to be seeing something that is on a whole other level.
Prone is confirmed.
Yeah, I saw it in the league gameplay. Some of the animations look fucking insane. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the animations look fucking amazing.
Tell me about it. Have you seen that one where Jason's like?
Yeah, he's doing this.
Dude, next level, bro. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and imagine they're probably gonna have this type of mechanic, bro. Maybe 2 shots to the head. Imagine you're dead. Like 1 shot, it already tanks. Like, and you got to.
I think there's a line between seamless gameplay or streamlined gameplay versus like pure simulation shit. If you go too far down the simulation route, it's not going to be fun, and it could be it could get boring after a while. So I think you have to kind of balance it where it's like, okay, in Red Dead 2, you don't have to clean your gun, you don't have to brush the horse, you don't have to feed the horse, you don't have to do those things. It does kind of impact gameplay a little bit, but you can still play the game. And I think that's how it has to be. Maybe the car doesn't like stop if it runs out of gasoline. Maybe it just goes like super fucking slow. But then that would be kind of pointless. I don't know. I mean, you can technically run out of gas in GTA 5, but the car has to be damaged. So it's in there. It just, and I know they've thought about stuff like this.
Gas. In my honest opinion, there should be gas. And if you run out of gas, then too bad. You fucked up. You should have done better preparation.
Well, it's like Days Gone. It's like Days Gone. Before you go out, you have to ensure that the motorcycle. So you can't just and again, that's a survival horror zombie game. But one of the most interesting aspects is that mechanic, the gasoline mechanic, because it prevents you from just roaming around like a stupid idiot. Where you have you have this thing to do, you have this mission to go to, you can't go over here because your gas tank might run empty and you could be stranded in front of 300 zombies.
Yeah.
So that is one of the most interesting things about Days Gone. Now I understand this is not a survival horror game with zombies, but I think this is still you have to look at what's there and say, how do we evolve it further? And if anyone is speaking against that, then they're not fans. They're just simply not fans.
I'm telling you, look at Red Dead 2, right? Get that game, and then you just got to look at it in this way. Now, once you play that game, now you got to think about 6 is, okay, everything in this game is going to be times 10 for what's going to be in GTA 6. Animal life, hunting, skinning,
all better.
Collectibles.
Literally,
all better.
All better.
Literally, yeah, all better. All better. All enhanced. All delivering in a way more special mechanic. All more deeper. I'm talking real game incentive, bro. Real immersion. I'm talking about poison daggers. If you could mix this poison in, things like that, bro. Things to that extent. Like what Red Dead 2. People are missing the point that Red Dead 2 didn't work on the foundation of Red Dead 1 that directly.
No, it really didn't. They're pretty different games. The first game is pretty arcadey. It's more of a traditional game. The second game is more of a slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a simulation sort of aspect to it, not full simulation, but a lot different than the first game. I'll say that in a lot of ways.
Yeah, 100%. So what we're expecting from this one is, dude, Rockstar knows that they can't give you the regurgitated thing from, for example, Red Dead 2 or GTA 5, and they know that, bro. Because, first of all, they want to keep their integrity up in the first place. Second, why would they do that when they're trying to keep this game around for probably another decade? They know they got to hit the ball on something different. Why? Because, bro, they're making money. If they have money to utilize, then they know that money that they're putting in there is going to make us, it's going to make them go into that next level of tech. Then that's literally what it's going to be about, bro. And all of these doomers stating that GTA 6 is the last.
Yeah, they are down bad here in this chat.
Right,
I'm not trolling.
Yeah.
This chat is I don't know where these people came from,
and
but
I could literally just to imagine thinking GTA 6 is the last GTA just does not make sense.
Well, they're making fun of it now. They're taking the piss. Oh, we don't want gas mechanics in our car. It's like, well, then then what game do you want? You want the same game that they put out 10 years ago? Is that what you want? Are you satisfied with just the simple mechanics of that? Because it sounds like that's what you guys want. You don't want the Red Dead 2 immersiveness to come over to GTA? Well, then fuck off.
Dude, imagine being offended if a gas tank would be in the game. Realistically, bro, are you kidding me? So what, bro? That's even better. That's an addition. That's something to even play with more. You want to interact with the game, then make interactable things, dude. Then if they didn't implement these type of real-life immersion scenarios, they'd be like, it's the same thing that came out years ago. What's the point? So you literally, once again, you can't win. We're in that era of just creativity.
It's ridiculous. If they get too immersive, they say, "Oh, it's too simulator. It's too much like Red Dead 2. We didn't want that in GTA." And if it doesn't evolve enough, they'll say it's just like GTA 5 all over again, and they didn't do anything in 10 years. And it's like, well, I guess gamers don't want this then. They just don't want the fucking game. That's what they're saying in here. It's like I'm just thinking of simple mechanics and saying, okay, how do you evolve this further? How do you evolve this further? It's a 10-year gap. You have to evolve this further. It cannot just be GTA 5 1.5 again. That's ridiculous.
Exactly. And it's not going to be a 5.5. Bro, this is the first flagship Rockstar title in the past 5 years, and literally not even just a flagship title, bro, but
the biggest
a GTA title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very different ball game. A Red Dead Redemption 2 sales compared to GTA, it's a whole 9-day difference.
It's the backbone of the company.
Yeah, this is it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Did you play Red Dead 2 from the front to the end, or you can take it?
Well, I did when it came out in 2018, but I mean, I haven't played it through since.
Hey, but you can't lie. Like, I know you have some like things to say about that game, but the story wise, bro, and how they set it up and make everything happen, bro. You can't lie. That's some top level. Like, that's like Sopranos type of shit right there. You know, like, it's that deep, man. Like, they really hit it at the park. When I first played, I kind of thought I was even joking with my friend too. I remember this like yesterday. I was like, bro, they're gonna kill this guy off again, and he's gonna get shot. Like,
well,
whatever.
and they have that
And
cut.
then-
They have that cutscene at the end where the horse goes down too before Arthur Morgan does, and it's like
Dude,
if you kept the same horse throughout the whole playthrough, like, yeah, that's going to it's pure emotional, and it's just like, well,
It's like what's really a good ground basis of a story. It's not only just action, bro. They gotta make sure they hit the emotions in the right place.
well, they will with
And that's a
GTA
fact,
6.
you know?
They'll introduce the pregnant thing and that angle, and that's going to totally change the dynamic of the storyline.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so sure about the pregnant thing. That's a rumor, right?
Well,
That's like
yeah.
a whole
Well,
rumor
hell, the
going
game.
around
We don't
right
even know
now
what the fucking
that-
game's called. I mean, what the fuck?
No. It'll definitely be GTA 4. This will be the last in the HD trilogy. You know, until they finally
HD,
go
bro.
to, like,
What you
that,
mean, homie? We in the 4K now.
Yeah, I know, but it's still technically in that in that in that
Is it
universe.
really?
They're gonna tie it in. It is. Like GTA 6 is still classed as the HD universe because it's the trilogy right now. We're like really in the trilogy.
Trilogy? Well, this should be the San Andreas of it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's the trilogy. Just how 3 and Vice City to San Andreas was. This is like the
This is
trilogy of
the
HD
culmination of
universe.
everything. This is the culmination of all the
Exactly.
Rockstar games, all the studios coming together.
Exactly.
$1 billion game, bigger than ever. SSD. I mean,
It's over.
it would be hard to screw this game up. I mean,
No Rockstar title before this one
Jay
had
Plays
all
Casual
of them
Super Chatted
sharing a hand together.
$5.
You know what I mean?
I feel like
Well,
they
and
might add
GTA
a drug
5
trade
even
system
in Red
kind
Dead
of
2,
how it was
a
in
lot of it was done
Chinatown
from
Wars
Rockstar
where you
North.
can
I
trade
mean,
drugs
that
with
still
other
was a lot
dealers
of
and sell
people,
to make
but
dollar.
this one, they're like, okay, fuck every other thing you guys are working on. We're not gonna do Rockstar Dundee or Rockstar New York or Rockstar San Diego, Rockstar North, and all of this. We're now Rockstar Games. Now we are the guys that are gonna push this generation into a next fucking spectrum, bro. To this next ground of entertainment in general, bro. Honestly, like, there is no like, what's the medium difference? Is that movies we kind of like already maxed out on what type of crazy scenarios could come about from movies. Video games are still in this ground where it has so much room and potential to still grow. And Rockstar is the one to cater that type of era in. Like, and that's clearly evident. No game, bro, to their time, each and every single title that they released was all a masterpiece to their era, and they held the gaming standard and they pushed it forward. Nowadays, every game that comes out, even before, tries to mimic in a certain way what Rockstar has created, bro. And there's no discussion about that, like, it's point blank simple. Nowadays, the video gaming they're ready to look at what Rockstar is gonna pioneer in with Grand Theft Auto 6, and that's gonna make their little creative bulb spark and be like, oh, we could have done this. We're so dumb. Why couldn't we think like Rockstar? Why? Because you're not Rockstar. Grow up, get a life. Like, if you were Rockstar, you would have been with Rockstar already. It's not that, oh, I have my own creative choices and fucking I'm trying to do this and that and this, but like, no. If you were good enough and you were a real dev enough, you would have been hired by Rockstar. They're like the fucking NASA or some shit of video games, whatever it is, like the high prestigious things.
Hold on.
They're not a joke.
What if you could literally go to space in this game? Because in Florida, don't they have the isn't that
Yeah,
where
they have the rocket base.
Okay,
right?
there you
Something
go.
like that?
There you go. You literally go to space in a mission. There's the next level thing. No, I'm not even trolling. There's the next level thing.
Oh shit. No, but okay. Here's
What
the
if you
thing,
can
but
get in the
you do
rocket
take it
ship
to
and literally
space-
just launch off and it goes to space? Like, what in... Dude, that would go fucking... That would
if
be
you do go to
insane,
space,
bro.
it should be like a side mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it should be like a six-string light, like a side mission. Like for example, above and beyond part one, above and beyond part two, above and beyond part three. You know what I mean? Like above and beyond, like it should be six streams. But like at least at the end of it, in the side mission, not in the main mission, because that'd be kind of like Fast and Furious slop, you know. I wouldn't really want that. Like there's no reason for,
Lord, yeah.
you know, like robbers or the
Well, they have
cartel
you know
traders
what about
and
Disney?
drug
You know,
dealers go to space.
Disney's in Florida. I mean, do we know if this is just Miami or is it the whole state of Florida?
So they
I mean,
said that it's going to be like Vice City and like Miami and the outer parts of Miami too.
The surrounding areas. But how far? I
Yeah,
mean, I don't
and-
know Florida, but I mean, you got Tampa on the other side, I believe. So where's
right,
Disney?
Right.
Is Disney on the whole opposite?
So-
Do you think they're going to have like a theme park or something? I mean,
Yeah, I think an amusement park showed up in the leaks, like in one of the leaks.
okay,
it
but
was
how?
stated
Yeah,
that
but
there's
that's only going to be.
amusement
There's no
park.
way. There's no. I mean, unless you
I
can
mean,
like,
they're not
unless you
gonna
can
be
take
kids in
Lucia
it,
there
you
and
know?
go on a date or something. I mean, I don't. And then ride the rides like Bully. I mean, dude, that's what I'm saying. If they bring that shit back, we're talking a 20 out of 10. I mean, yeah. See, they already
man.
have these mechanics. You can ride the roller coaster in Bully. You can play the mini games. So just bring that back in GTA 6. You can go to the Disneyland parody park, dude. I mean, bro, it could be that
it would
good.
be-
It could be that good.
I mean, I'm telling you, dude. Imagine this too. Like, it's not gonna be just one city in itself, like how Los Santos was. That leak, it's Port Gellhorn. So that's most likely another city, and I guarantee you, there's probably gonna be like another two that we just don't know of. It wasn't that like unfortunate enough to get inside the leaks, like when it came out. Or it was just still being worked on from then. That's why it wasn't presentable in the leaks. But I'm pretty sure this one's going to be the most dynamic of like countryside, swamps, the outskirts, things like that, along with the city and everything. And
Imagine the
if they're gonna bring
side
back-
missions in the swamps and shit, like some fucking hillbillies up there.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
And just the
dude.
random events,
Dude.
even just the random events were by the thousands in the leagues. It's short by the thousands. Like there was this random event count that was like 1,361. Like, and that was just that random event.
You know, I was just
So,
thinking about this. Like this. Now this is going to sound next level. What about like the clothing physics? What if you could pull someone by their shirt and like,
Dude.
you know what I mean? Like, bro, or the alligator,
Yeah.
like, you know, they get sucked in because of their shirt. I mean, the NBA games do
Exactly,
it.
bro.
They have like cloth
I mean,
physics.
dude, all of these ideas, we're not the first ones to think about
Yeah,
it.
but you
I'm
have to
pretty sure
understand
they
that. Yeah, but
weighed it
but
out,
the problem is, and I'm not a game that, but the problem is that it's a massive open world, and it's like, well, if this were a linear game, they could probably pack all that in. But when you have to load the entire world and have all these things running at once, I mean, that is.
That's why they took 10 years. I mean, realistically 7 years. And at the same time, they fucking invested $2 billion to this one piece of entertainment, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
The expectations are just so high and so enormous. I mean, it's some people are just going to be disappointed, and it's like.
Dude, and honestly, I could even show 10 times harder, but I'm just trying
No,
to
what do
be
you mean, bro?
you know?
Well,
Yeah,
we,
bro,
I mean, we
like,
could have the
I'm-
countdown in less than 24. Like literally, I can't do math, but I mean, like 12 hours from now or something. Well, maybe not that, but like I mean, less than 24 hours from now, we could have a fucking countdown. I mean, this is it. This is the final stretch here
Yeah, I
potentially.
mean, it's the
December is
final
guys.
stretch, and then-
December is tomorrow. Like this is it. Like this shit has to start getting going here because they said early December, and tomorrow is December 1st. And if they announce like, hey, this is when it's coming, then.
And I could personally imagine them like, bro, I think it's going to be a closer release date than we think of. Like, and that's where it's really going to break the internet. Once the trailer ends, they're going to give you like this release window where you're going to have to squint your eyes. You know, you got to rub your eyes in and be like, did I just see that right? You know, like, am I seeing this right? And then that's
Yeah, but
when
I
the
mean-
hype
I
is
mean-
gonna
I mean, yeah.
blow up even more. because
Well, the hurricane stuff. I mean, you got to think about Florida and what that brings. That wasn't, I mean, obviously Vice City, on the PS2, but I mean that wasn't there wasn't
Could
much
you
going on there.
imagine
That's what I'm saying.
that
The
dynamic
hurricane
weather?
stuff. I mean, that shit could be fucking. Oh, hold on. Let me ask you this. What about
Next level.
what about the interiors? I mean, what about the interiors here? Do you think? I mean,
Yeah, dude. No, I think when we touched upon a little while ago, like the um, setting grounds, from all their previous titles. The reason why they couldn't do that with GTA 5, why GTA 4 had it, because GTA 4 was kind of like a smaller map. Like realistically, it's way like it's, I don't think it's even more than half of what Los Santos is. So GTA 6 kind of had more interiors. It had a way more bigger detailed city. But and then when it came to GTA 5, they had to test out the grounds of a bigger landscape. So they were like, let's focus on this one first. We'll still provide whatever content is like suitable to 5. So, and then it's pretty evident in Red Dead 2 that they nailed how to make a big open world, and Red Dead 2 even fleshed it out even more. So now this time around, they kind of already know what they're dealing with, and that's probably been in the process since the beginning to make sure now you nail both. Now you're able to do way bigger turfs, way bigger lands with more inside accessible places with more things to do, and this and that. Like, it's gonna be more fleshed out. That much I know. That much I can tell folks. And it's gonna be like really different, man. And honestly, I'm not even saying like it's just pure logic. Like, I hate to say it like this, bro. It makes me sound like even more than a show, but I can't imagine with this type of entertainment, coming about, bro, that it's going to be anything less than what you can imagine. If anything, it's going to be even more. And just like you said, GTA 6 is going to be as revolutionary as GTA 3 was on the PS2, like what it catered in.
Well, that's
When
what
people play that game, they were
what
like,
I'm
"Oh,
hoping
shit."
for. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. To be as revolutionary as the 2D to 3D switch was for GTA 3.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
So I mean,
And,
I mean interiors. I mean, you look at Mafia 3, and that game has a shitload of interiors for no reason, and it's like, what the fuck? So I mean, obviously it can be done, but
yeah, but if you look at those games, they might have made interiors, but then when you look at the other things that Rockstar have done with their games, they can't mimic it. Like, sure, they put emphasis on an interior, but what else could you do that is like a reflection to what Rockstar did in their previous titles? And it's basically very little.
Well,
Like,
in my opinion, the interiors thing is tricky because just because you have an interior, if there's nothing to do in it, then it's basically just a museum. Every interior is just kind of this museum thing. If there's no interaction at all in the in the interior, then it might kind of just be pointless. And I think Mafia 3 has that problem. But Mafia 3 has surprisingly a lot of interiors. It's crazy.
Yeah, huh? Like, oh man, I got no beef for Mafia games. I actually respect any type of game that could that knows that Rockstar Games have those type of open world titles, those shooters and cars and vehicles and stuff. For them to try to do something like that too, I respect it, bro. I can't hate, like, not at all. But whatever it comes to being true as an open world title where each mission, when you play these games, like, all of these missions are literally very cohesive, bro. They go together. Like, they don't feel okay. GTA 3 was maybe a bit different. GTA 3 was once again a testing ground, so the stories didn't really link together and stuff like that. But then, when you look at from especially San Andreas, Vice City had a little kind of mixed up feature too, where you had like these main missions and then side missions you had to do to then get to the last mission. So it's kind of different. But as soon as GTA 3 came about, San Andreas came about, you're like, okay, bro, these guys know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
Because look at what they did on the PS2. They made something that special on a PS2, bro. It's like, it's an anomaly.
Now,
So
do you think? Hold on.
anomalies.
Do you think with Florida is pretty humid, right? I mean, I'm not sure, but I think that's the thing with Florida. It's like never not humid. Now, do you think do you think there's like a dehydration mechanic? since it's in Florida, and it's like, well, maybe if you get, I mean, maybe this sounds dumb as shit, but it's like in Red Dead 2, hold on, in Red Dead 2, you have to eat. And in Red Dead 2, like Arthur, if you don't put the big coat on in the cold weather, something happens,
your health
right?
changes.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
so
then let's bring over the dehydration, the humidity mechanic of Florida to GTA 6. I think that could be interesting as well. I think everything that serves the new location could be very interesting and make it very special.
It all boils down to how they handle the inventory system in that game. By all means, I mean, if the inventory system is well worked on, like they're able to, and the game flows well with you, for example, finding water, or you're able to get water in an accessible place, like, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's the 21st century. It should not be that difficult to get water, especially if your character is going to be making millions of dollars, So as long as they fit it properly, then it could work. But once again, I don't know how much of the contrarians would like that type of feature.
But you look at Red Dead 2. You look at Red Dead 2, and that shit's already in the game. Like, I mean, there's no dehydration. Actually, is there? Like, do you have to drink water in Red Dead 2 or no?
No,
it's all combined in the food one, right?
Yeah, it's all combined in the food one. You could drink, but
people need to understand that more than likely that shit's coming over to GTA 6. So whether they like that crap or not, unless that's just exclusive to Red Dead, which it could be. But I honestly believe from the leaks, like the animations, they look a little bit slower and stuff like that, more realistic. All of that's coming over to GTA 6. It's just going to be a little bit different.
Rockstar isn't necessarily reusing assets, but they're going to always admire the assets that they created previously, and they're always going to.
Fable, you got to get hype, bro. I mean, tomorrow something might happen. I mean, this is it. We're in the end game here,
bro.
And this chat is playing off topic, and they're talking about Last of Us 2 and all this stupid shit. It's like, you guys are down fucking bad. Like, fake Rockstar fans in here, like, this shit could be dropping tomorrow. Could be dropping tomorrow. And if not, maybe a logo change. If nothing happens, then it's going to be disappointing. But,
Levi
I mean, we could be less than 24 hours away.
$5.
The sunburn mechanic. No, there's going to be a sunburn mechanic, I think. I think we've seen that in the leaks.
Even if
I don't know if it's a mechanic. I don't know if it's a mechanic, but I think you will get a tan. I'm not even trolling. I think that's actually a thing.
Oh, dude, you get tanned in Red Dead 2.
Oh.
You get tanned in Red Dead 2.
Oh, well.
Like Arthur starts getting a redder blemished face, or John underneath the sun.
Oh yeah, then it's already there. So I mean, like I said, you just look at the foundation of Red Dead 2, and then start applying some of this stuff to GTA in the modern era that game takes place in, and you have GTA 6.
Exactly, and then but not just exactly putting whatever was in Red Dead 2 and 6, is putting it in 6, but then upscaling it by
exactly,
like 10 times.
and taking it to that next level. Yep.
Exactly. Yep. And that's literally what it goes to show. All of their titles were literally stepping grounds. By the way, GTA 4, bro, that soul of that game is just so insane.
Oh yeah.
I understand that there were some things that were missing from San Andreas, but what they made, bro. When I first played that game, like I was I think 12 years old, maybe 11, and then whenever I played it, I'm like, bro, this is some crazy shit.
Now they're saying Arthur doesn't get sunburn in the game. Like, I'm done.
Yeah, that's cap.
I mean, I could type it in right now, Arthur Morgan sunburn in Red Dead 2, and I'm pretty sure it is a thing. I mean, it's not a mechanic. It's just like some little graphic detail. I mean, it's not like that intense. You guys just start playing games, and maybe you'll see what's in the game and what's not.
Mike, I love you, my legend.
Yeah.
I'll head out too.
Hell yeah.
Man. But if you're gonna do the show tomorrow, you're gonna open up the
Well, we
lines,
have to. I mean, hopefully there's something fucking to discuss, because if Rockstar doesn't update us tomorrow, it's going to be just like this, and it's going to be a little bit tough out here. But if we get an update, a logo change, or a countdown or some shit like that, I think that, well, obviously we're coming live, and we got big news to talk about, and it's time to get hyped for this shit, like real hype, like it's actually happening, and that this is 10 years in the making. This
and
is it.
I'm telling you, even if not today, then keep your eye out until the next week, man. Like by the 4th, 5th.
Yeah, that's what they
maybe
said.
even
That's what they're
6th.
saying right now. So it's coming.
But it's here, you know, like it's almost here, man. Like
10
there's
years in the
really
making.
nothing
Can
left.
Rockstar hit the home run
10 years in
with
the
Sam
making,
Hauser as the
baby.
captain? Holy shit.
Holy
Let's
shit,
get
bro.
it.
I love you, Mike.
Hell yeah,
Talk to you
bro.
soon, legend.
Take care.
All right, baby.
Alrighty, folks. We're going to wrap this one up here. Like I said, we're going to see what tomorrow brings. But if we look at these, this tweet here from the Insider, we can expect GTA 6 trailer either on Friday during the weekend or on Tuesday at most. Now, again, nothing is set in stone, so we just don't know. But early December is literally tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, December. So as such, we are in the month of December, and that is, we're getting closer to the trailer, and we're getting closer to smaller GTA 6 details, to say the least. So this is coming, and when we see something of actual substance, we might actually start getting hyped out here in a real way, because it's hard to not get hyped about. There's nothing. They didn't give us anything to chew on, and so we're in the waiting game right now. We've been in the waiting game for 3+ weeks, so we'll have to see what tomorrow brings, and if the countdown starts tomorrow, or if they change their logo officially, and the ball really gets rolling here on GTA 6, we'll be live immediately. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, and hopefully it is time to get the ball rolling here on this GTA 6 stuff, because the waiting game right now is getting a little bit annoying. So, but nonetheless, December starts tomorrow, early December, and with that said, that is going to do it for now. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully some GTA 6 stuff starts emerging, and in a real way, because that would be very interesting to say the least, and to make this thing really feel real, because right now this game don't really feel that real. It's been 3 weeks since Sam Hauser made the announcement. December is tomorrow. I think there's a pretty decent chance that this is happening very soon. So we will keep an eye out. But for now, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, it's over.